ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Rising Star. Right, we're calling it Rising Star already. I'm gonna be sharing the
Nag-friend request niyo mo.
right. Open ko rin in Discord and na friend request na sila sa akin so we can join their lobby in a bit. We should be starting soon and invite nila ako. Let me open Discord so I can share this. So my partner this evening, Miss Rattlesnake Gaming, is gonna be joining us tonight. Rift. Let's go to production lobby. And I wanna share my screen. Sila Forza. Ang maglalaban this evening is gonna be not Never Surrender. Bakit Never Surrender to? Yeah, hindi ko napalitan. Sorry. So, the name of the team should be SVG Gank versus Forza. Let me change the name of our title ulit. Sorry about that. So save. That's the edited name. Let me just make sure we have the right name. I wanna edit. Yeah, mali yung pangalan. So pasensya na. I wanna make sure we do it right. Let me edit the name of the Scrim. That should be saved first. So tama na. Alright guys, please share this video. I'll tell them to share the video also. So, asan na si? So I'm gonna be sharing the video right now. Hopefully, i-share nyo rin po. Paki-share po itong video na ito. Para po mas maraming pa pong tao malaman na there's a program like this that can help their teams magsimula. We can look for scrims for you if you want to. Let me go to facebook.com. Just share this video to everyone. Ayan. I-share ni mo sa sa Wild Rift na. Alright, I'm gonna be sharing this to my wall. Share ko muna sa wall ko. Alright, give me a few more seconds para ma-share ko lahat. And share this to some of my groups. Alright, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Ang dami natin share. Thank you so much for sharing the videos tonight. I am waiting for my partner, Miss Rattlesnake Gaming. She should be here in a bit. Magsisimula tayo. Maya-maya lang. Alright. Ang laban po natin ngayon, 9 p.m. is gonna be SVG Gank Forza. Right. SVG Gank Forza. SVG Gank versus Forza Esports. SVG Gank versus Forza Esports. So, I'm gonna be changing the name of the teams really quick while we wait for Miss Rattlesnake. Ayan. Rattlesnake is here. Good evening, everyone. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
So what do you think about this fight tonight, Miss Rattlesnake?
Exciting as always. You know, I'm always looking forward to what these teams have to offer, what entertainment they have to the watchers, and what skills they've got to showcase.
Go ahead and check out the bans. Wait for the bans. Start the bans while waiting. Please break up the bans while I edit all the overlays for our fight tonight. On the left side, it's gonna be Forza, Team Forza. So I'm gonna be naming Team Forza. And on the right side, I'm gonna name them SVG. SVG. Should be all 1, all 0 right now. This is a best of 3, by the way. And so, right, that's good. That's prepared. Aurelio Sol is gonna be the first ban. What do you think about that ban, Miss J? I think your light is too strong. Masyado kang maputi. Very unfair. And natatakpan yung mukha mo sa microphone. Dapat sa gilid lang.
Wow. I'm doing that on purpose.
Sayang yung kagandahan eh. Hindi natin pakita sa mga tao. So we have already solved for the first ban. Forza should be the first Forza. Magandang gabi, Forza players right here.
Right, so we're seeing that Aurelion Sol is actually a typical ban kasi Aurelion Sol is a strong and a promising mid champion, so it's a reasonable ban for SVG Gank.
Alright, Sai Gaming, friend of mine here in Cebu. Good evening sa inyo. Shout out daw kay Sai. SVG Gank. Ferdale Manansala, or represent your team and represent your team. Gank win. Hashtag Gank win for Onyx Jinx. Adrian Odango, SVG Gank. Marami tayong supporters for SVG Gank ngayon ha. Alright, shout out to you guys. Gank win. Ang daming kaagad na hashtag Gank win eh. Step up your game, Onyx Jinx. Alright, represent. Yun. Mandy Cesario is for Forza Tropang Eman Hurodeko. Sabi ni Mandy Cesario. Alright, we're share. Nag-share lang po. True, right? Kompleto na tayo. Kulang pa isa sa Gank. Let's start the bans well. Para hindi masayang yung oras. So, let's start the bans. SVG is on the right side. And Forza. Have you seen these teams play before, Miss Rattlesnake?
Actually, no.
Hindi pa.
I've never seen them, so this is something new and exciting.
Uy! Wow. I was expecting the 100 stars. Right? These are the first stars na natanggap ng Lyoric PH. Thank you so much. We wanna let you know, right? Kleiser Kanik or Kane, wanna let you know, none of those stars is gonna go to our pockets. Lalagay po natin yan sa mga tournaments natin. You know that we have Rising Stars going on next week. Lalagay po natin yan. Bibigay po natin yan sa mga teams na baguhan. Right? So we'll give it to them. Thank you so much for this. And everything you give us is gonna go back to the teams that we are gonna be helping here in Lyoric PH na page and World of Wild Rift. But anyways, we have already solved ban already. If you wanna support us, you can send us stars if you want to para sa mga programa natin. If not, that's okay. We understand. No need to send out stars. But you can share. Pwede po ninyong i-share. And like our pages, right? Lyoric PH, please like this page. And share this video. Malaking tulong po yan para sa amin. Yung pag-share po ninyo. So yeah, please do share. Alright. Sol is banned. We have Mike banned. Hindi Mike banned yan. Alright. Dito tayo sa champion selection screen. So, gumawa ako ng champion selection screen na page. Oo nga pala. Yung BlueStacks hindi pa naglo-load. Now this one, it should be streaming mode. There we go. Yung streaming mode natin ang papasok. So, BlueStacks. Steam post new. Okay naman. Steam post. It's working on my end. New restart. Sa Discord. Kala ko yung stream natin. There you go. So,
Grabe, another 200 stars.
uy, may nagpadala ng Lucky Stars.
Same person. I think that, I remember she's the manager from SVG Gank.
I
She
see.
was the one I was communicating with.
Thank you so much for the stars. Mind you, again, lahat po binibigay ninyo, hindi po mapupunta sa atin yan. Bibigay po namin sa mga teams na support din natin. Right, we are going to be supporting so many teams in the Rising Star program next week. I'll explain to you more about the program in our game number 2 sa sisimula. So we have Aurelion Sol, Lee Sin, Corky, Gragas for our bans this evening. It's a G. What do you think about these bans, Miss?
Very reasonable bans. Leeson can really lift or kick the opponents into the air, so it's very good setup. Corky can deal massive damage as well. We've seen that in the previous scrims we've had. The previous nights. Corky, pag nakakapag-farm, can really dominate a game. And Gragas as well can ruin the team's form during the clash. So
Yeah, tama.
reasonable picks. They're very hassle when it comes to team fights.
Right.
So I can see where this is going for both teams.
I understand the bans. The setup of other teams kasi Wombo combo, Wild Rift, Wombo combo is very strong as a lineup and Gragas can destroy the lineup. Let's see what the plan is for the picks. So they're not allowing Gragas to happen right now. So most probably they will be able to do a setup that they really want. But that is depending on what they are going to be picking right now. SVG is asking for us to wait for a bit because one of them had to restart their device, so we'll just wait for a bit. It's already 9:11, so hopefully that will be fixed right away. So yeah, we will have a chance for you to to explain what Rising Stars is going to be. Fate, magsha-shoutcast pa ako. Alright. So this is what is gonna happen in Rising Stars. Okay. Next week, Rising Stars is gonna be a small program, small tournament. #tournament. Maliitan lang na tournament. Tayo lang sa mga scrim nights na mga nagjo-join di ba? What is gonna happen is there are gonna be 4 teams, right? 8 teams that that is gonna be eligible for Rising Stars. 8 teams. So those 8 teams, we will be scheduling them for Monday, 2, Tuesday, 2, Wednesday, 2, Thursday, 2. Right, so Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and the 10 p.m. scrim natin is gonna be the entry for the Rising Stars. The 9 p.m. scrim is just gonna be an ordinary scrim. Rising Stars scrim starts at 10 onwards. Whoever wins will get 100 pesos. Right, Monday may mananalo 100 pesos, Tuesday 100 pesos, Wednesday 100 pesos, Thursday 100 pesos. So we will be picking these 4 winners. Yung 4 na panalo dyan sa scrim nights natin na yan is gonna be pitted for the Friday scrim night schedule. Right? So there is gonna be 3 fights on Friday. Right? Magbabracket sila and then the finals. And then sino manalo sa finals will get more rewards from us. So exciting, and we really want to help at least man lang. Ito yung purpose namin for that is at the very least nag-scrim kayo, you're practicing to be a pro, and at the same time there's something at stake, and also your fame and a little prize from us makes it spicier para mas maganda yung scrims natin, di ba? So abangan niyo po yan next week if you wanna join. Medyo puno na yung lista di ba? For next week, puno na ba yung lista for next week?
We have 23 teams.
23 teams.
Yeah, sign up.
Walo lang po kukunin natin dyan. So we most probably are gonna be making it random, or we'll try to make sure gawin natin na hindi namin kaya na tigi 100, 200 kaagad sa isang araw Hindi kaya ng budget po. But yeah, G.
Dami na ng stars
Dami stars
Yeah, I think that's 310 stars.
Wow. Thanks everyone for the stars.
400.
So yeah, yun yung mangyayari. We'll explain about it more as we are already in the champion selection screen. Ito yung bagong champion selection screen natin. Alright, first pick is gonna be Forza right here, and off the bat, Akali is available. They are gonna go for the Akali. What do you think about these picks right now, Rattlesnake?
Akali. Of course, they would really have picked that one, seeing the opportunity that it was not banned. Akali kit is monstrous. Pag nakapag-farm, he can deal massive damage.
True. And since Akali is gonna be the first pick, they're gonna be rewarded. Svg Gank is gonna be rewarded with a Braum pick and an Orianna. I like this picks right now. Wombo combo is gonna be real. Someone can initiate for the team. Braum can layer the CC with Orianna's ultimate on whoever is gonna do the entry. That is gonna be the combo that they're gonna go for. On the left side, they're gonna go for the Jhin ADR right here. And Twisted Fate for the mid. What do you think about this?
Twisted Fate is very effective kasi yung global presence niya with his ultimate, he can really help out lanes that are struggling, and as well as helping with ganks sa ibang lanes. So once used to their advantage, that can really punish the red team.
Right, slowly but surely, we're seeing Twisted Fate already coming into the meta. So is Israel. But Twisted Fate, yeah, that's the power of Twisted Fate, the global presence. Whenever there's a fight happening, he can always go in and help and reverse the situation of the fight, diba? And putting it in their favor. So that's the power of Twisted Fate. Let's see if Destiny is gonna be very good at this fight. Alright, Alistar is gonna be their support, and Jarvan 4 for their jungler, and Camille and Vi for the right side. Svg is gonna go for the Vi. What do you think about this?
I totally respect that Camille pick. Wala talagang laro sa Wild Rift these days na walang Camille.
Right.
She's a very strong Baron laner sa early game and can really spell trouble. For the Jarvan 4, Cataclysm would be an edge during fights, and Alistar. So I like the picks of both teams, actually. I respect the Braum support. I respect... This is gonna be a nice fight, you know? I'm looking forward to this one. I like the picks from both teams.
Yeah, I kind of like... Really hard to say, but early game, Jhin is gonna be having troubles talaga. Ezreal is one of those champions that can really make Jhin work hard for the CS. So let's see how SVG is going to be punishing the Jhin. That is going to be the win condition for me right here. If they stop the Jhin and it is going to be Ezreal who will have an easy lane, that will be the fight winner for me. So yeah, we are already in the Rift, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Wild Rift. Welcome to game number 1 between Forza and SVG. This is best of 3. Let me turn off the fog of war right now so that we can see if ever anong nangyayari. Let me turn that off. Let's see. Sige. So there's gonna be an aggression right here by Forza. 3-man invade right here. So blue team is gonna go for that. Red team is gonna go and respond and take the red buff. This is something, right? Napakaganda na early game. We just will tell you that everyone is expecting action right now. So blue team and red team is gonna be meeting right here. Jarvan 4 is in an awkward position right now. They know about this. Jarvan 4 will have to flag and drag and go away. And here comes Twisted Fate with a gold card. Stuns the Vi right there. But the in position to help him is gonna be the Braum, and that is gonna be it for the early game. Trades still 0-0 on the board, and we are gonna have time to introduce the players. Go ahead, Miss Rattlesnake, do the honors in introducing the blue side.
Absolutely. So on Forza X Kira on the Jarvan 4 for jungle lane, we have Forza X Shoyo on the Jhin ADR in the Dragon lane. We have Forza X
Oning
on the Kali.
Oh, taka lang. There is going to be a fight in the mid. We didn't see that coming, but it is Vi going to help the Orianna, and they do enough damage. That's first blood going to the side of SVG, and that is Orianna. Is that Orianna who got the first blood? No, it is going to be Vi who takes the first blood. All right, so far so good for SVG right here. Please continue the introductions.
And that's going back. We're gonna have Forza Onyx for Akali Baron Lane. We have Forza Light on the support Alistar, and lastly, we have Forza
Kuroneko.
Koroneko on the Twisted Fate for mid lane.
All right, and on the red side, let me hold my breath first. This is going to be a fight right here. Alistar with the pulverized combo right there. Hits Orianna. Orianna's already very low, but Twisted Fate is in trouble himself. Who is going to fall down first? That's going to be Twisted Fate, but Orianna is going to be the trade right here. 2 champions versus 3 red champions. Blue side is not looking so good. Alistar will try to tank the damage out, but he still goes down. We are going to have steak for dinner. Alistar's legs is going to be the food. 1 to 4 on the board. Good job. Well played by SVG.
Very good job indeed, and that led to a 2k gold lead in favor of the red team.
All right. On the red team, I'm going to be introducing them to you guys. Svg Gank on Vi as the jungler. We have Fate Gank on the Camille. Baron Laner at the support position is going to be Fizzy something Fizzilgate. Very hard name, but Fizz. Let's call him Fizz for the Braum support. Thanks so much for the stars. We have Lentot Gank. Lentot on the Orianna mid, and we have Kill Me on the Ezreal ADR. All right. Again, what happened earlier? We had a party on the lower river part. It is SVG coming on top of that fight, and we have 4-1 on the board.
All right, and that's 20 seconds left on the time board. You can see that the water dragon is actually gonna spawn.
All right.
But there you can see Jarvan actually going ahead to take position, but red team already warded the area.
Alright, so red team knows about this, but Jarvan 4 is going to be ahead in the position right here. 5 more seconds, and it is going to be coming. This Ocean Drake is going to be available. Red team is kind of late in their rotation right here. Orianna still walking towards here. It's going to be a 4v3. It's going to be an initiation right here. Vi will pull the trigger, but Vi Cataclysm on the backlines. Ezreal will be able to escape by blinking away, but already 2 champions on the SVG side has fall down. It is blue side winning this fight, and they will get a dragon for a reward. Gold card hits Ezreal, but Ezreal is going to be able to get away. Dragon is not going to be taken because of the pressure right here. Good job by SVG. Even though they lost 2 champions, they were able to push away the take on the dragon, and it is going to be them who gets the first third of the game. Well played, SVG.
Well played indeed, and that's a 3-2-4 in the scoreboard with 2k gold lead in favor of the red team. You can see the water dragon actually taking a pounding right now. Man, I think they should have focused on the ADR first. I think they would have gotten the dragon in that.
Alright, Jarvan 4 is going to be coming in. It is going to be Vi who gets the Drake right there. And here comes the punish. Alistar is going to be stunned with the ultimate. He is going to be tanky, but with 4 champions shooting him, that's not going to be enough, my friend. He goes down. And Hextech's ultimatum on the backlines is going to connect. Jane is in a lot of trouble. Will have to back away. Good sign right there by TF. But TF, that's the no man's land. And you go down. He is going to be destroyed right here. Akali doing damage on the Camille. Camille will find an exit. Also, Akali will go out, and that is the fight. It is SVG who comes on top, and they get the dragon.
What a fight. That's 3-7 in the scoreboard with 4k gold lead and 1 turret down by the red team with the dragon buff. You can see where this game is going, and that's only 15 seconds left up until the Rift Herald will be spawning.
Alright, objectives after objectives. We just saw the fight after the dragon. The next fight is gonna happen. Party at the address of Harold Anderson. And they know the address. We have champions already working their way towards Gerald Anderson, and there it is. They see the Akali. Akali will shroud in. TF will not use his ultimate right now, and it is Braum taking damage right now. TF ultimate is already in. Akali will go for the kill, and he does get the Braum, and without the shield, no, Akali goes down. Also, this is 4v4. Whoa, Rihanna, what a ultimate right there by Orianna. At just 3 champions. They're not done yet. It is going to be Ezreal who gets the Rift Herald, but at what cost? It is going to be a messy fight right here. Hextech's ultimatum is used. Jane is going to go down. It is going to be Red Team who comes on top again in this fight, and they get the Herald as a reward. 4-2. That was a 4-1 exchange. No, 3-1 exchange, and Red Team wins it.
They really win it indeed. Wow, what a fight. That's 4-11 on the scoreboard with 7k gold lead already on the red team. And you can see that they've spawned the Rift Herald on the mid lane, taking down the turret. Damn, what a fight.
All right, Rift Herald is not going to last for long. Blue team is going to make sure he goes down. That's it for Shelly. But the red team, SVG, is switching their targets on this bottom lane. Rift Scuttler is going to be taken. And another push right here. Camille is pushing right here, waiting for someone to cross this area. Maybe try to get a 1v1 kill. But no one goes in, so they're safe. Let's see at the bottom. It's going to be a reset for both. Again, 4-11 on the scoreboard. How much is the gold lead? We have an 8k gold lead. Wow, amazing. We're just 7 minutes into the game. Ezreal dances with Akali. Akali will go back home. All right. Let me take a deep breath. Akali, you thought you're okay, but you have to get out of town, baby. But the exit is closed, and he goes down. Akali goes down, and this might be the push that they will be doing. They're rewarded with the turret with that kill.
Rewarded indeed with 4-12 on the scoreboard. And that's going to be a 9k gold lead already on the red team.
All right.
What
What
a
a fight indeed. And they're not done yet, but this is going to be spotted by this ward right here. But look at the warding on the map right now. Look, never mind that. There's a fight here in the bottom lane, and it's going to be a fight, baby. What an ultimate again by that Orianna. But there's the follow-up. There's the follow-up. TF eats a Kamehame wave in the face, goes down. Ezreal for the kill.
4-13 on the scoreboard with 10k gold lead, and we can see the Mountain Drake actually spawning there. Look at the map control of the red team. They've got wards even on the blue team's jungle area.
Right. That shows you the map control right now. Who is in control of the game? Red team has these wards right here. They know what Forza is doing every bit of second while here. And while Forza, look at the wards of Forza. They're just in their base. They're struggling to get out even, and that is slowly strangling them in the game. Blue team will have to do something for this bleeding right now. Oh, J4 comes in, but immediately regrets his decision. Good attempt though, but he goes down, and red team SVG is rewarded with a Drake.
Rewarded, and that's gonna be 11.
At the top, Kamehame wave. It's not gonna hit. Hail Mary from downtown is not gonna connect. Forza Kong will try to TP as this mid turret is taking a pounding from the red side.
Yes, and the Baron Nashor is actually spawned, so we can see that the 3-man team from the red team is actually trying to go ahead and take over the jungle lane closer to the Baron Nashor to take position.
All right, so Baron is available in the menu, but Fizzle is very low right now, so they won't take it just yet. Very methodical decision right here. I like that. They have still very early in the game, just 10 minutes in. They can still do so much to take that Baron later, and just to make sure they win this game. And I like that. So SVG right now, sit rep Miss Rattlesnake.
Yes, that's going to be 4-14 on the scoreboard with 11k gold lead. They got 3 turrets down, and all their turrets are unharmed.
Right.
And they've got 2 dragon buffs in favor of the red team.
Right.
So you can see how much they're actually leading right now.
Right. There was a death bush right here. SVG set up that death bush, but it is Alistar who came in. Very tanky champion. So they didn't bother to go for the kill and waste their ultimates. They are going to start the Baron instead. Red team will take this one out. Right, that TF ultimate right there to know that where enemies are. Oh, at the bottom is gonna be a fight, baby, and it is the man has a gold card, and man, Camille almost dies. But remember, one champion on the red side died. Akali died earlier. Baron is already. Ooh, good steal right there. All right, that's a stolen Baron Nashor. Well worth it. J4 dies for the endeavor, and he is going to be rewarded with a Baron steal. What a way to come back into this game. They haven't really come back yet, but this is one way to delay the game, and maybe the longer the game is, the bigger the chance for an opportunity for the team to take and what do you call this, get a comeback from this game. So yeah, that's still well done by J4, but it is what it is. It's still 4-16 on the board. Alistar looks and stares at Orianna. Orianna is not scared at all. The cavalry is here right behind her, so she will not be afraid.
Yes, and you can see them actually dominating the jungle lane from the bottom lane and still have map control with the wards all over the place. And now
All right. Akali is going to be the focus right here. Akali will stasis right here and survives. That's a good decision right here for the stasis for Akali, and she will live to fight another day, and Akali is out.
Yes, and that's 4-16 on the scoreboard still with 12k gold lead in favor of the red team.
Right, 12k gold lead, 12 minutes in. They are going to be pinging on the Camille. Camille senses this and is already out of there. Right, next objective is going to be this Infernal Drake. This is going to be important. So I think blue team is going to try to contest this once again. J4, are you ready to sacrifice again for a steal? We will know in a bit. Alright. Ooh, look at that damage by Ezreal on the Jhin. Jhin is brought to half HP with just one ultimate. Let's see if there is going to be an aggression right here at the Drake. Right here, it's going to be a fight, and it is Vi. Stasis is in. TF, the good ultimate by the Orianna, gets two champions. Vi is already very low. Alistar is going to focus at the backlines, but TF is already very low. She still has the stasis right here, but not for long. TF is erased. Punch in the face by the Vi, and he is down. And lastly, Akali is going to survive. Next focus on the team, and that is Camille on the unstoppable streak. That is going to go down. Braum does go down, but Orianna does the cleanup for the team. That is SVG coming on top, and next up is the Drake, and it is down.
Damn, what a fight. That's going to be 5-20 on the scoreboard with 15k gold lead in favor of the red team with all three dragon buffs on their side.
All right. 3 dragon buffs. This is scary for the blue side right here. I don't know what Forza has to do to reverse this game. What do you think they have to do right here, Miss Rattlesnake?
I don't know, but what I'm seeing right now, that's 20 seconds left up until the barrier Nasher. They're going to have to make sure that red team's not going to touch that and not going to get that one, because I'm sure that's going to lead them to a GG push or something. That's going to really, really put them at disadvantage.
Right, true. I don't know. Forza will have to dig deep into their pockets for something to get back into this game. Maybe what you said earlier, Baron denial again to extend the game once again. They did that already earlier in the game. If they can do that again, they can extend this game and look for an opportunity. But that bush set up on the Jarvan 4. Jarvan 4 is not liking every bit of it. GA is going to be popped. Alistar is going to come in to try to support that, but they eat the ultimate of Shyvana instead, and J4 erased in this world. It is going to be Light on next on the menu, but he is going to flash away, and he survives. And without the J4 to help the steal, that is going to be the signal for SVG to take the Baron, and it is the big purple worm next. What a fight. Camille at the bottom is being focused by 2 champions. Jhin doing so much damage, but I don't know, Jhin. I don't know if you should take that fight. Jhin is going to take the ultimate of Ezreal. What a cast right there by Ezreal that pushes Jhin away, and Baron is down.
What a fight. Oh no, that's going to be disaster for the blue team with 5-22 on the scoreboard, and that's 16k whole lead, am I correct?
Alright, 16k. Yes, yeah, that's a 16k
Yes.
gold lead. Make that
Yes.
18k gold lead. Right? 18k gold lead, am I right?
Yes. And with the Baron buff on the red team side, this is gonna be trouble for the blue team.
Alright, they're not out of the woods just yet. This is bad news for them. An 18k gold lead is gonna mean that red team has more itemization than them. Let's check out the itemization right now. Look at Oriana with 15k farm compared to their Twisted Fate who only has 11k right here. Jarvan 4 is gonna find an opening to get out, but Vi makes sure he gets that Jarvan 4, and Jarvan's 4's face is punched in once again. He pops, and it is Alistar next stunned up. Braum ultimate. And that's GG. What a wave right there by Israel. Israel doing it for the team. He's already legendary. Next up is going to be the TF Quadra kill already for Israel. And this is going to be the GG push. No final stand right here. And game 1 goes to SVG. Well played.
Well played indeed. Damn, what a fight. I can't wait to see the chart. See. Begin 5 to 26 on the scoreboard. Ayun. So you can see at the start, blue team was actually getting it, but all throughout the game, red team got it with, I think, with how effective they were with their objectives.
Right.
That really helped them a lot with, going up and picking up the game and making it actually theirs.
Alright, let's go to the comments really quick. What do you think about that fight? Ladies and gentlemen, chat, let us know. Anong kailangan gawin ng Forza for Game 2 to get back into this fight and give us a close fight at the very least, di ba? What do they have to do? Oops, sorry. Ba't ako pumasok sa PvP? Kinukuha ko lang yan kasi sakit sa mata. Right, let's go to the comments really quick. Pag nanalo SVG, sabi ni Kaiser Kane, magpapaligaw na ako. So good news to the viewers right there. Ayan, nanalo po ang SVG. And Kaiser Kane, wala nang bawian. Joke lang, walang bawian. Gian Evangelista, go SVG. Di madilit ang comment, guy. Walang bawian sana. Yeah, hindi na pwede bawian. Hindi na pwede mabawi yan. Right. Naka-screenshot na rin yan eh. Yabang Quadra. GG SVG, nice gank. Bawi next game, guys. Magbunyi SVG Gank. Thanks for the stars. Panalunin nyo ng marami pang beses SVG. Napaka generous ni Miss Kleiser Kane. Thank you so much, Kleiser. Onic. Right, well played, Gank stars. Bawi Forza. I'm just waiting for their invitations. What do you think about that game? What do you think Rattlesnake Forza has to do for game number 2?
Forza has to make sure that they've got the map controlled. You can see how SVG Tank was actually very focused on objectives. So of course, that really includes map control. So because SVG had map control, they were able to take synergized clashes, the death bush ganks that actually put blue team into disadvantage. So with more control over the map and actually them focusing on objectives as well, that would help them because SVG Gank was very focused on objectives in that game as well.
True indeed. And we are... Uy, na-invite mo pala ako. Pero hindi ko napasok. One moment. Let me just prepare everything. Who do you think are the bans gonna be this time?
I would ban Braum.
Braum. You think so?
was-
Yeah, Braum is a very strong pick. Braum did a lot in that game, technically, right? Tanking for everyone. Who's the first pick this time? Ang first pick is gonna be SVG time, diba? So yeah, Braum ban is good. I would say is good. Ako ba gagawin ng room? Party request sent. Alright, I'm in. And here we go. Alright. Sige.
Grabe na fanbase nito SVG ah.
Daming fans na SVG ngayon ah. Right,
Nakakapag 100 comments. Grabe.
inom po muna kayo tubig casters. Galing nyo mag-cast, nakaka-hype. Thanks, Kleiser Kane. Alright, same, kaya nood lang po. Alright, wag nyo po i-ban ang Brom namin, sabi. But yeah, Brom was very strong in that game. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a Brom ban this time. The TF pick was very good against the Akali. They killed the Akali so many times. Whenever si Akali na shoot sa Hexex ultimatum ni Camille, the TF comes in. They know where Akali is, and Akali just basically melts in front of us when that happens. So yeah, the TF is also a good pick, but that is only gonna happen again, I think, if there's an Akali pick. So I think magdadalawang isip na ngayon ang Forza to get an Akali, because SVG knows to counter it. So no need to ban Akali. So I think Brom is gonna be will possibly be banned right now. Okay, let's see what that is, what the picks are gonna be. Let's start the ban. Aurelio Sol again. Alright, sabi ni Missy Ann de la Cruz, Jubert Jape, thanks for tagging your friends. Late na ba ako? Just one game. It's just one game. This is a best of 3, so there is still a chance that Forza can bring this to a game number 3, unless Lee Sin is gonna be the second ban. Aurelio Sol, then Lee Sin. Unless SVG will turn on God mode again and win this convincingly. But I don't think Forza is gonna go down. It's not gonna go down swinging. If ever matatalo man sila, they are gonna go swinging. They have to bring their A game in game number 2, or this series is gonna be short. Right, Lee Sin and Wukong for SBG. Right, I'm not seeing the Olaf bans. I'm not seeing, Lee Sin is there. Aurelio Sol, Lee Sin. Not seeing the Akali ban. So, I'm not seeing the Gragas ban this time. So, for sure, Gragas might be in the picks right now. Wukong is not going to be allowed to go through in this game. So, Aurelio Sol, Lee Sin, and Wukong. What do you think about these picks, Rattlesnake?
So, Aurelion Sol, a great damage dealer in the mid lane. Lee Sin and Wukong more on lifting opponents in the air and setting up ganks during the clash. Very reasonable bans. I'm just surprised hindi ko nakita yung Braum. But anyway, Lee Sin and Wukong, they can really set up the opponents into the air, so that's pretty reasonable. They wouldn't want to have them as opponents.
Right. The knock-ups are real right here. So yeah, they're not gonna allow Lee Sin and Wukong to come in. Fate said pa shoutout po SVG Fate Gank here. Good evening to you. And for SVG players are also here in the live. Asawa ni Kill Me andito, sabi ni Missy Ann de la Cruz. Alright, present. Alright, so asawa pala ito ni Kill Me. Vi! Alright, so I think we can see the top, the S tier champions go in this time. Available po si Gragas. Available po si Akali. Available po si... Who are the S champions right now? Usual picks?
Hindi ko na nakikita yung Olaf though, but...
Yeah, Olaf is still way up there. Olaf is still very strong. So yeah, Sol, Lee, Vi, and Wukong are our bans, and everyone is asking for G's already, and we should be going to the champion selection screen in a bit.
Drumroll.
Alright, and champion selection screen it is. We are now here. First pick is gonna be SVG this time. Who are they gonna pick? They got Brom earlier, but they are gonna be getting Brom again this time. That's the problem. Forza did not ban the Brom. Alright? Tingnan nyo, naka-hover pa silang dalawa sa Brom para sure talaga sila makakuha. Pero it is gonna be SVG who gets a Braum this time. Who are they gonna go for? They are hovering over the core key. What do you think about this pick?
Crazy damage dealer. That's actually a very good pick.
Alright, and they get the Orianna.
Core key yan, because there's gonna be an Orianna on
Yeah.
this side.
You're right. This is gonna be an ADR core key. Has an escape. It's gonna be very hard to catch that. on the SVG side, they are gonna go for a Yasuo. I think this is a Yasuo mid, and since it's already picked, that's usually Baron laner right there. I don't see a strong wombo combo just yet. Just the Braum and Yasuo ultimate or Singe can toss someone and then Yasuo can catch him in the air. That's gonna be very cool to see. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree with you, but I'm liking Red Team's pick right now.
Right, Jarvan 4 into the Orianna ultimate, right?
Yeah.
And Corki can deal damage to everyone who's clumped up with the Orianna ultimate. So I see the wombo combo potential here, and Rakan would be a good pick right here, I would say. Right, Rakan can go in with the ultimate of Orianna, and then Jarvan 4 or Jarvan 4 can follow up with the Cataclysm. I like the wombo combo potential of Forza, but on the SVG side naman, Evelyn can roam, Jhin not so strong, but it's Corki, so Jhin is gonna have a good time right here in the early game. So I don't know, Jhin will not have any troubles right here in the early game, and Jhin in the late game is gonna be a problem. So I like the blue side SVG pick also. You're gonna go for the red, I'm gonna go for the blue side, okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Libre dinner. Whoever loses. Anyways, again, this is game number 2 and we are gonna be on to the loading screen right now. Nakikita nyo? Tignan mo yung bagong loading screen natin. Alright. Diba? So on the blue side is Braum, Yasuo, Singe, Jhin, and Evelyn. Alright. And then on the red side, andyan po sila Jarvan 4. Orianna, Gragas, Corki, Rakan. Later in the game, once it starts, we will introduce to you the players also. But I am rooting for the picks right here on the blue side. Let's go to the Rift. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pets, and anything alike. Welcome to Wild Rift. Welcome to game number 2 between Forza Esports and SVG Gank team, and let's go. You know, there's gonna be a 4-man invade right here, and they are through. Red team is ready for this though. They spot this. Rakan should have seen that. I can't be really sure. It's gonna be 5v4. This is Forza ready for that. It is bad for SVG right away off the bat. It is gonna be Orianna who's gonna be killed first. First blood by Yasuo. First blood by Team SVG, but they will lose 2 champions for 1. Gragas will flash away and Gragas will survive. J4, you're very low, man, and he is gonna survive. And it is gonna be Forza coming on top of that fight.
What a fight. That's 1-2 on the scoreboard with 800 gold lead in favor of Team Forza. I think we're gonna come back in this game. I don't know yet. It's too early. That was actually a great invasion on their jungle lane.
And it was a good invasion, but yeah, red team was ready for it, right?
They came expected, and actually it was a waste of time for the blue team. So Jarvan 4 still got the buff anyway. So I would say great invasion, but hindi nakuha ng SB.
Alright, and off the bat, it's not gonna be a very big gold lead right now, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's still very early in the game to call this. There it is, Jhin having a good time on the blue side for the farm. That's what I said earlier. Jhin will not have a counter right here, and I think that is gonna be the win condition here for SVG. Get this Jhin into the late game online, and it's gonna be scary if that happens, and I don't think Corki is gonna be enough to stop this fight right here, this Jhin right here. So yeah, what do you think is the win condition for Forza?
Okay, so for Forza, they have to make sure that they can control the ganks that blue team can do. SVG Gank can really set up a good fight with that Braum, and that
fight
Evelyn's
at the top lane. It is gonna be Rakan for the grand entrance, but there's not just any follow-up. Good job by Fizz right there protecting Kill Me, and they are not gonna die. But it is in the mid. This rotation from Evelyn is gonna be good, and they get an Orianna for that. That is Yasuo, right? Yasuo getting a kill. Yasuo getting the kill. 10 to 2 for 2, and that evens up the game.
Yes, and one thing Forza has to be mindful about is how Evelyn is globally there, can set up ultimate ganks with her ultimate,
Right.
so they have to watch out for that one.
Right. Evelyn is already level 5. So yeah, the rotation of Evelyn is going to be very scary. No one is going to spot her just like that. So they have to red team has to be careful with the rotations right here. 2 for 2 again on the board, pretty even on the gold count. So let's see what is going to be happening moving forward. Alright, pasensya na. Nakakalito yung label sa taas. For game 1 kasi yan, pag game 2 hindi na namin napapalit. Siguro, I'll make another one para sa game number 2. Para mapalit yan. Alright, so, para hindi nakakalito diba? So, yeah. We'll try to change that. I'll add. We'll improve next week. Abangan nyo. Meron tayong isa pang scene for that. For game number 2, magpapalit yung pangalan. Again, it's 2 for 2. Game number 1, it is SVG who won the game. This is game best of 3 scrim right here. Whoever goes to 2 first will win the scrim and will win the series for this evening. There is going to be fight right here at the bottom. 3 champions, baby, on the red side. But it is going to be a very good juggle by the Forza SVG team right here. And it is Rakan who goes down first. But the cavalry is here. Brom will have to back away. And that is 3. Even on the board, Singe will come in. Body slam of Gragas is not going to hit. Brom, though, is going to be very low already. But blue team wisely disengages. And that is that. Red team will go for this Drake. And that should be their reward for winning this fight.
Man, that's 3-3 on the scoreboard with 1k gold lead, but blue team is still around the area since Evelyn can actually steal but fails to do so, and Infernal
punish.
Dragon.
Ayun. Evelyn tried to go for the steal. She is spotted and she goes down. Forza getting the better of that fight and they come on top. Well played.
Well played indeed, with 3-2-4 on the scoreboard and still 1k gold lead in favor of the red team with Infernal Dragon buff.
Alright, Infernal Dragon is very important. So that should be something Forza can use to get back into this game. Again, they need to win this game to extend this series to game number 5. There's going to be 1v1 fight here in the middle, baby. It's Oriana who is very low and SVG Lentot will say, I'm out. Right at the top, initiation by Jarvan 4. Jarvan 4 needed to flash away, and that's a flash well spent at the very least. Diba? They attempted to take that top third. So, but pretty even at this point. Just a 500k. Yeah, just a 500 gold lead on the red side. That's pretty close at 5 minutes into the game. Yasuo barely escapes with that TP right there. Almost punished.
Yes, and you can see that 5 seconds more up until the Rift Herald will actually spawn, but Jarvan 4 is already keywording the area.
Alright, Jarvan 4 has to be careful right here. They are being pincered right here. That tornado is not gonna hit on the Yasuo. It would have been a good combo initiation for them, but it is gonna be red team who is gonna be pincering them. Instead, they go for the Evelyn, and Evelyn is in trouble right here. Cataclysm is gonna be on point, and that's 2 champions on the, not 3 champions on the blue side who goes down, and they're gonna be rewarded with a Rift Herald with this win.
What a win indeed, with 3-7 on the scoreboard, and the Rift Herald is taking a pounding from the red team, and that's gonna be 2k gold lead.
Alright, mind you, there's still no first turret pushed right here. That this Rift Herald is gonna be a very big help. They're not gonna go for the towers. They are gonna go for Singe right here. But mind you, Singe is a champion you do not chase, and they will just settle for the first turret of the game. Forza doing good so far.
Doing good indeed. They're actually getting back into the game and making sure that they do not lose tonight's match.
Alright. Tignan natin. On the bottom, they're gonna be spotting Kuroneko alone right here. Kuroneko is in trouble. Will have to flash away, spend her shockwave, but to no avail. She still goes down. Oriana disassembled. Team JSVG gets something for that. They get in, they get out, they get paid.
Paid indeed with 47 on the scoreboard. That's going to be 3k gold lead, so they actually lessened it by 1k.
Alright, bottom turret was pushed by the minion waves right there. That's gonna put gold into the pockets of the blue side. SVG is down 3k gold in this game, but let's see how they can chip in back into this game. That's not that much. It's still early in this game, so they will have so many chances still to get back into this game. Let's see how they will be doing it.
Yes, and only 25 seconds up until the Mountain Drake is actually gonna spawn.
Alright, Mountain Drake. Remember, first Drake of the game did go to the red side. Blue team will have to stop those Drake takes right here. Oops, Yasuo is in bad position right here. Eats the grand entrance, and Yasuo is not liking it at all. He gets popped, bonked on the side of the head, and he goes down. Red team is not done yet. They got the turret already. Rakan is going to be stunned, but Rakan is already out. That is going to be Braum going down. Next is going to be Jin, but Jin finds an exit. Turret takes a headbutt from this Shelly, and they get 2 turrets. Forza taking the game and taking 2 turrets down with them.
What a fight. That's 5-10 on the scoreboard. And that's going to be 6k gold lead. And you can see currently they're taking the Mountain Dragon with them as well.
Alright, curtain call was used. Bullets were flying into the dragon pit, but good job by Onig on the Gragas and for shielding the damage. No chance for Jin at all to steal the dragon with his bullets. Right, tingnan natin. In the mid, it's going to be Oriana right here alone for Forza. It is still red team leading this. 2 dragons under their pockets. 5-10 on the board. It is a 6k gold lead. Yasuo is going to be split pushing at the top, but the red forces are here. Yasuo will have to be careful here, but Yasuo's exit is cut, and next up, his head is going to be cut just like that. That is a dead Yasuo.
What a fight. It's 5-11 on the scoreboard and 6k gold lead in favor of the red team. And you can see they're actually taking position right now to get that Baron Nashor.
Alright, Baron started, half HP left on this Baron. Evelyn is in the area to try to flash in. And ultimate right there, but Evelyn is going to be caught. Evelyn's ultimate is not going to be on point. He is taken down instead. And Baron goes to the red team.
What a fight. What a fight. I think Evelyn's entrance was too early. I think she she overestimated that one.
Yeah, they didn't have vision in the Baron pit, so she just had to guess entry right there.
Yeah.
Paid with her life, but gets nothing at all. 5-12 on the board. It is an 8k gold lead on to Forza's side. This is showing us that Forza can win this fight also. Yung mga fans nila dyan sa Forza, fate restored. Game number 1 was a stomp, but they're winning this game number 2 so far.
Couldn't agree more. And let's see what they're gonna do with the Baron buff. You can see Sinch recalling. You can see in the mid lane, Braum and Jin is actually defending the mid lane turret.
Alright, 3 champions here in the mid. They have the Baron buff, so this is going to be an easy push for them. Let's see what the setup is going to be. 1-3-1. That's very good. At the top is going to be Gragas. 3 champions here in the mid. Jarvan 4 at the bottom. No turrets down just yet. So far, so good for blue side with this defense. And whenever that happens, that's Baron buff timer ticking down. Gragas is going to be Gragas is going to be tossed in. Good ultimate right there by Gragas, but Evelyn is here. This is going to be bad for Gragas. Gragas will have to stasis and wait for his friends to come in. Flash away by the Gragas. Grand Entrance is not going to hit right there, but it is Evelyn who is erased from this planet. Evelyn down, and they're not done yet with this push. Gragas and the team is going to go for this top push. Flash forward by the Rakan. The Grand Entrance take 2 is not going to hit again, but top turret is going to be a good bonus for that push, and it is red side still on top.
That's going to be 5-13 on the scoreboard with 10k gold lead. And you can see the middle turret is already taking a pounding. Forza's getting back into the game.
Alright, tignan natin. SVG will try to defend this one, and they're doing a good job so far. Baron buff is already down. That is a good defense. Only one turret down with that Baron buff, but mid turret is gonna go down. Inhibitor is already exposed. They know about this Jarvan 4 take right here, and Jarvan doesn't have any dash anymore, and they're gonna go after Jarvan. Jarvan has the blast cone, and Jarvan is out.
That's gonna be a reset for Jarvan, I think. No, that's gonna be 5 seconds left until the the dragon's gonna spawn, and you can see that blue team's already taking their position, but Jarvan does not reset and wait patiently for his allies to also take position.
All right, red team. Forza knows that they're in the lead right now and they have itemization advantage, so they can go aggressive for this dragon. They are doing just that. Dragon is already half HP down. There is going to be a clash down here. It is Orianna tossed back, and Orianna is in bad position right now. Will have to Sashes to survive. Braum will send out his ultimate right there. It's going to be good. It is Evelyn who goes down first. Rakan somehow is still alive at the backlines, and they're going to go for the backlines this time. It is red side winning this fight. Yasuo, though, clean up right here, and here is the opening they're looking for. J4 will survive for a bit, but not for long. He goes down. That's a 2 for 3. It is SVG who comes on top of that fight. Shutdowns after shutdowns, but 3 dragons in the belt of Team Forza right here.
Yes, and that leads them to an 8-15 on the scoreboard with 9k gold lead, and you can see the Baron Asher starting to take a pounding from the blue team.
All right, red team doesn't know about this, so this could be something. This could be an opening right here. Rakan will stand in the bush, wait for everyone, and TP is gonna go in. But too late. Rakan will be able to get in, get one, and blue team, that's your exit signal. They are gonna fall one by one. 2 champions on the blue team is gonna go down, but mission accomplished. SVG gets the Baron, and this might be enough to persuade the momentum of the game onto their side. Red team will go aggressive with this push right here. Ultimate by the Jane is gonna come into the battle, but that's not gonna be enough, and it is the inhibitor turret down on the mid on the blue side.
And that just exposes the Nexus with 8-17 on the scoreboard, and that's going to be 11k gold lead in favor of the red team still. But at least blue team actually got that Baron buff. You know, it could stall the game for the red team.
All right, but yeah, Rakan went in at the right time at the end, and they got a punish. 2 champions after that, 2 champions punished, and they got the inhibitor. That is still a win in my opinion, so that is still a good fight for Forza nonetheless. But yeah, the game prolonging like this is not what you want. This opens up more opportunities in the future, possibly for SVG to come back into this game, and that is always a possibility right here. Seeing SVG how they play in game number 1, there is gonna be a death bush setup right here for Jarvan 4. Jarvan 4 is gonna be very tanky, and the ultimate of Evelyn doesn't even do that much, and red team is gonna be out. All right, Jarvan 4 survives that death bush setup.
Yes, and still 8-17 on the scoreboard. 11k gold lead still. You can see the red team currently defending their mid lane turret.
Right, blue team will try to push this one out. They have to try. Right, if they get turrets after turrets with this Baron buff, it will get them back into this game. But they are not going to be able to do that at this point in time. This is Forza holding their line, and blue team gets nothing with that Baron buff they have.
Perhaps a split push could have been more effective for that, I think. Not sure though.
It's gonna be very hard because split pushes are very deep. They are gonna get the mid turret. Alright, red team wasn't ready for that push, and all of a sudden the map opens up for the blue side. So yeah, that's something for them. Death bush again, gonna be set up right here in the mid. It might be a party right here. Orianna will not spot this out. Orianna though will send the ball there, and they are spotted, and they are out of there.
Still 8-17 on the scoreboard, and that's going to be 10k gold lead still, and 3 dragon buffs in favor of the red team. Blue team's having a tough fight trying to make sure to get back into the game.
It's gonna be a fight right here. Cataclysm is gonna be used right here by the J4. It is gonna be Brom who goes down first. Jin's ultimate comes in and opens up. Bullets going into the fight, but that's not gonna be enough. Still, the Singe is gonna die, and red team comes on top, and they will get the Elder Drake for it.
Yeah, Forza's pretty unstoppable at this point.
Yes, 3 champions going down on the blue side. I think this is gonna be GG. After this, the Baron is gonna be alive with the champion still down right now. They can go for this Baron take right away. Evelyn is gonna go down also, and the red team is gonna go for the Baron just like that. All right, Jin is gonna hide right here. Is he gonna be spotted? Nope, he won't be spotted. All right, Baron is next.
Yes, and that's 8-21 on the scoreboard with just 12k gold lead in favor of the red team, and the Baron buff going to them, and all 4 dragon buffs into Team Forza. That should actually help Corky a whole lot, you know.
All right, Baron buff. Corky is gonna be getting the red buff. Also goes back home with the package. This is one scary Yordle you don't want to face, and let's see what the setup is gonna be here in this second Baron buff push. I think this is gonna be the GG push. We will know. 4 Drake buffs. That's scary, and with the Baron buff. This is going to be the last stand right here. Let's see what SVG can do for this defense. They will go back home and set their defenses up. Yasuo is going to be facing the creeps right here. That's very good as much as possible. You don't want creeps joining the fight because that will turn the fight towards the favor where the creeps are. At the top, so many creeps right here. Red team is gonna go for this push with just a few pokes. Grand entrance is gonna be cancelled right here. Grand entrance not gonna connect, but top turret is gonna go down. No champions down just yet. Red team will try to go for a methodical approach. No fights just as of the moment. They just went for the turrets right here. Nexus is gonna be next, and Nexus goes down, melts in front of us. Forza brings us to game number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted to fight? We gotta fight! Game number 3 coming up.
And there you have it, a chart that tells you the story. Red team got it the first few minutes. Blue team was actually recovering at some point, but after 5 minutes all the way through the end of the game, red team really had it with all that objectives they were taking and the turrets that they took down. You can see why red team really got that game.
Alright, ang intense na laban. Sabi ng Forza Esports Philippines, intense yung laban tonight with Forza versus Gank. What a fight we have in front of us. I was expecting for it to be this close, but yeah, it is what it is. What a fight for both teams, and game number 3. This is it. Who wins this is gonna be the victor of this series. So, tingnan natin. Everyone will be bringing their A games in game number 3. I'm just waiting for them to invite me right now. Hopefully, the teams that joined right now, Forza and SVG, meron pong tournament si World of Wild Rift. That is gonna happen on March 26 and 27. Hopefully, you join that. Mag-join po kayo. We are gonna be expecting you. Alright. What is gonna happen is that this is month number 2 for Supremacy, World of Wild Rift Supremacy. World of Wild Rift Supremacy month 1, ang nangyari was registration fees is 150 pesos, and then we accumulated that. Whatever fund that we received, that is our prize pool. But this time, more or less ganun pa rin. Prize pool is gonna be accumulative. Whatever registration fees that goes into the tournament is gonna be the prize pool plus 2,000 pesos. We found sponsors for you guys, so we are gonna be expecting for you to join that. Yung dalawang teams nandito ngayon, and not just them. Kung may teams dito ngayon na nanonood, join the World of Wild Rift po na Supremacy Cup month number 2. It's gonna be much, much more stronger this month. March 26, 27, 150 only. Alright. So, give me 2 minutes while we wait for the 2 teams. Rattlesnake, you got this for the bands?
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, so we're just waiting for the bans for both teams. Lava left the lobby. This Kleiser Gavin and a stars mo. Thank you so much for the 100 stars. Yeah, my game 3 more stars, Char. Congratulations Forza for winning game 2. Push lang SVG Gank. Pang iilang stars na yun. Super supportive. Great, so we're still waiting for the bans. Just hold on. Nandito lang sa gilid.
Alright, I'm back. Thanks again for the stars. Gawin natin best of 5 to. Corky is gonna be the first ban by SVG this time. Alright, just want to update the score really quick. What do you think about the bans right now?
Porky from the Forza was crazy. Really crazy with the 4 dragon buffs. Was the real damage dealer, so I know, I understand why SVG would ban Corky.
Right, sabi ng Forza, connection error lang isa. That's okay. We'll just complete the ban. Right, so may connection error lang yung isa. Kent, Ibanez ban how? Right, final game na, Forza ba or SVG? Who knows? Who knows? With the showings from game number 1, game number 2 showed up. Forza showed up. It's hard to tell. It is gonna start in the bans and drafts. Let's see what is it. What is the bans? Right now we have Lee Sin, we have Corky. Corky and Lee Sin are the bans. Alright, so Corky, respect ban. According to Miss Rattlesnake Gaming, I would say yes, Corky was very scary late in that game. So we have Corky, we have Lee Sin. Aurelio Sol will still not be able to get out in this game. So Aurelio Sol is gonna be banned again. So hindi tayo makakita ng Aurelio Sol dito. Kent Banhouse says, good luck SVG and Forza. Hopefully you guys are enjoying right now. Thank you for casting Sir Leoric and Miss Jia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. May stars na naman tayo. Thank you so much. Grabe. Kaingit. Sana all. May ganitong may stars. Sorry po sa pagpapahinga. Pinagpahinga ako ng mga manager namin kaya may game 5 sabi ni Matthew. Alright, what a fight so far. Alright, hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. Aurelio Sol is gonna be the next ban and then Vi is gonna be the next ban. Bakit ngayon ka lang? Sabi ni Matthew. Sabi ni Kaiser. Okay. Right, so we have 4 bans already. We're just waiting for other players. What do you think about our bans tonight for game number 3, Mr. Rattlesnake?
SVG's buy on the first game was also crazy. Was able to really, pinapasok yung turret para magpapatay ng champ. So, very understandable. And that Corky earlier from Forza was also crazy with the damage he was able to deal. So, I think those were respect bans that they experienced those champs from the previous games. Lee Sin as well and Sol deal massive damage. Lee Sin can, kick the opponents into the air. So, understandable bans. I see where this is really going for them.
The Vi though, I think it's just a strategy ban. Vi isn't that high of a tier for you to get bans, diba? To get bans. But yeah, I think they got Vi so that next year, if ever the first pick right here, which is Forza, gets a next year champion, there will still be an available champion na malakas din para makukuha ng SVG. So I think that was the purpose of the Vi ban. But who knows? Tignan natin. It's a G for both sides and we should be headed towards the champion selection screen in a bit. Let's get it on. It's already 10:13. We still have a fight later, right? Yung round number 2 natin, game number 2 for Rising Stars is gonna happen after this game. So it's gonna be an action-packed evening for all of us. Thank you so much sa mga for game number 2 sila MJF Aces and Alpha Esports for waiting. Alright, Boss Yorick, G na po, both teams, G. Ako ninintay nila. Kayo maglalaro, hindi ako. Inabangan ko lang kayo. Alright, here we go. Alright, on to the champion selection screen this time. Alright, Oriana is gonna be the first pick for Forza. What do you think about that? I like that.
I like that pick as well. Rihanna is also very, very monstrous. You know, she can deal massive damage as well as with her shockwave. So, very good pick.
Nanalo ba si Oriana game number 2? I forgot.
Yeah, that was from Forza.
Yeah, so far, Oriana, game number 1 was on the opposite side. They won SVG. Ngayon, Oriana, game number 2 was with Forza. Si Oriana, nanalo sila. Right now, it's gonna be Forza again who gets Oriana. First pick right here. Their SVG is gonna respond with a Lulu, Annie, and Akali. Gragas and Wukong for the blue side. What do you think about the picks right now?
Wukong, a very good initiator during clashes. So, a very good pick. Gragas as well can ruin your position during team clashes. So, very good as well. Lulu is a very effective support. One of my favorite supports to actually look at because she can play both offensive and defensive. The Shaya as well is a very good ADR. Though not really an ADR I fully root for because I'm seeing the Misfortune Braum combo on the blue side, which I totally respect. And the Camille Baron as well. Camille is a very effective Baron laner during the laning phase, so that should give Gragas some challenge up there in the Baron lane. Annie as well, very effective. I've seen good games from Annie, so nakaka-help yung Bernia a lot during clashes and pushing turrets. And there, that Olaf Lulu combo.
Alright, nice, I like that.
This one tonight. So this is a very good third game. Both teams with awesome picks. The wombo combos are present, so this is gonna be a game you all should watch.
Jansel, thank you so much for the 50 stars. Christian, go SVC, Sugar. Good luck, Par, Eman, and Lakis. Alright, and thank you again for Kent for another 100 stars. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for the support tonight. FF Pagkasali out. FF Pagkasali, ilabas nyo si Sugar. Missy Ann, thank you so much for the 40 stars. And Forza for the 50 stars. Ang dami natin stars ngayon, ha? Christmas ba?
Stars langit natin ngayon.
Alright. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to game number 3 of the fight between Forza Esports versus SVG Gank. Thank you, Forza, for the stars again. And Forza po, nasa blue side ngayon. Let us introduce them. Ito. It is gonna be Forza who goes with the invade this time. And our kabaliktaran to nangyari kanina. It was SVG who went for the invade. So we're not gonna do the introduction first. There is gonna be fight at the top, baby. And it is gonna be Wukong who does pull the first trigger of the game. But blue team will not offer it, too risky, and they are back into the lanes, and red team will be on the better side of that clash earlier. 0-0 on the board. Alright, Miss Rattlesnake, do the honors of introducing the blue side. Kuroneko.
Okay. Alright, so we have Forza Kuroneko using Oriana mid lane. We have Forza Onig on the Gragas Baron lane. We have Forza.
Shoyo.
Shoyo on the Misfortune ADR in the Dragon Lane. We have Forza Kira on the Wukong jungle, and lastly we have Forza Light on the Braum support for the Dragon Lane.
On the red side, we have Insecto on the Olaf jungler right here. Camille by Fate, SVG Fate. And then Lentot on the Annie mid champion. We have Kill Me on the Shaya support, ADR. And then Fizzy. Hirap. Fizzy on the Lulu support right here. Another star for us. Thank you so much, Kent, for the support. Ito, kaka-clash ba dito? Wukong is already here to help the blue side right here. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Shaya is in a bad position right here. Her exit is gonna be cut. She has to flash away. So that's flash burn by good good stun right there by the Shaya will create an opening for her, and she is out and about, and she is okay. Wukong is gonna be initiated on good ward right there, spotting the Wukong, and that is a wasted gank.
Sayang, the rotation is very good for Wukong, but although that clash was sadly a failure, that's okay. That's still too early into the fight. That's 2 minutes with just 100 gold lead for the red team, so let's see where this fight's gonna go.
Alright, but yeah, that was flash burned right there by the Wukong. So that is gonna be still a win. Wukong can come back here, and this time wala nang ultimate dito, flash dito sa Shaya. So that is gonna be a very good gank. Blue side is gonna be going back home. The ADRs and supports are gonna go to the bottom lane. So swap is over. They're gonna go to their regular lanes this time. This is in preparation for the Baron for the Drake of the game.
Yes, and we're at 1k gold lead in favor of the red team.
Alright, tingnan natin. Bottom side, it is Camille not being able to come close right here. It is going to be very, very dangerous for her. So Camille will have no choice. Go back home, reset, and go to the top while Gragas is free farming at the top. So she has to stop that. Lulu is right here. No, not Lulu. Annie is going to be right here to help pressure the bottom side, goes back to the mid lane as the creep wave is shoved. 25 seconds, first Drake of the game is gonna spawn, and that might be the trigger we need in this game to break this status quo. Pretty safe early game for both sides.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Napaka-babaw is just 1k, so I feel like they're both really playing this smart, knowing that this is gonna be a do or die game for them, and we can see Wukong right now taking position into the Drake.
Yes, you're right. This is game number 3. So everyone, Wukong, good entry right here. Good ultimate, hits 2 champions. Shaya will have to ultimate to try to survive, but Shaya is being focused on, and we are gonna have half woman for dinner tonight. First blood on the Shaya, and then it is gonna be chaos. Olaf is gonna die. Braum is gonna die, and eto pa, hindi pa tapos dito. It is gonna be blue team who comes on top of this fight. The Wukong does die. No, it's red who's winning this. SVG comes on top. 3-5 exchange. They don't get the Drake right here, but they do come up on the fight.
What a fight indeed, and that's gonna be 3-5 on the scoreboard with 2k in favor of the red team. Man, I thought blue team got that.
All right, just when you thought they're winning the game, but this is very dangerous for SVG right now. They haven't reset yet, while the blue side is very fresh for this punish. The dragon is going to be taken by the Wukong right there still, and here comes Pain. Shaya will try to flash away, doesn't have any flash anymore. She is going to be stunned and is going to be erased by the Wukong. That is what I mentioned earlier. The punish is going to be very painful. You haven't reset yet, and you still try to take the Drake. Drake is stolen, and you lost champion. You just lost the lead. It is Forza evening this game up 5-5 on the board.
Yes, with less than 1,000 gold lead, and that's gonna be 25 seconds up until the Rift Herald's gonna spawn, and that's gonna be the next objective into the game. That dragon just spiced things up.
Yeah, what a game so far. Up and down, up and down. Just what you expected for a game number 3. I told you guys we are going to have a fight, and indeed, we have a fight. let's see. Here Herald is gonna be spawning already. The party is right there at the address of Rift Herald, and both many champions are headed there already. Olaf is first right here. Gets the Rift Scuttler right there, but Olaf is in a bad position. He can be initiated on. Ultimate right there is gonna be casted, but Olaf will have to Ragnarok away. Olaf is already half HP down, and he is in trouble. Lulu for the save on the Olaf is gonna do a good job with the ultimate right there. Rift Herald is already started by the blue side, but it is still very risky for both sides. Oriana dealing so much damage on the Shaya. Shaya will have to go back home, or less she will die again right here. Good entry right here by the MF. Gets the Annie first, and that should be the fight. Red team will go in and get the Wukong. No, Wukong, someone's still alive. Forza is going for the Camille. Camille goes down, and it is Forza coming on top slowly. Surely Lulu is going to be very low. Will have to flash away, but Camille doesn't have the flash, and she goes down. That was Shaya. They're not done yet, but Oriana, you overdid it this time. That is not the place for you and Oriana. Disassembled by the Olaf.
What a fight. That's 8-7 on the scoreboard. 2K in favor of the blue team. They've got the Rift Herald in their pockets. What a fight.
What a fight indeed. 8-7. It is Forza on top. It was already red team winning that fight, but blue team winning that fight, but Oriana went too deep, nakapag-even out tuloy. But yeah, they're still on the lead right here. Forza with a 2K gold lead. Nonetheless, they are still on top of this game, but they were still 7 minutes in. The power spikes are gonna start. Shaya, this is her time to shine. Mid part of the game, Shaya is already very effective with her stunts whenever she takes a fight. So that is something blue team will have to consider right here. Let's see what they are gonna be doing moving forward into this game. 8 minutes in.
So we're seeing some tension in the mid lane, but the champs are actually resetting. So that's going to be tension now on the dragon lane. Ayun.
Infernal Drake is going to be spawning. So this is going to be a party again on the pit for the dragon. Let's see. Both teams should be resetting right here. Nakapanguna ng reset dito on red team. Blue team haven't reset yet. So they have to do that in a bit. 24 seconds. There's still time for them to do this. Let's see. Right, Olaf is going to be going in, and with the with the Lulu second skill right there, he is very fast of a champion. Wukong will start his ultimate toward them to be knocked up, and that's a good ultimate by the MF. Layered for perfection, and two champions go down on the SVG side. Forza doing it right here, gets a fight and gets this Drake.
What a crazy ultimate from the Misfortune, putting that to 10-7 on the scoreboard with 4K? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
3K gold lead, and the Infernal Drake going into the blue team's side. That's two dragon buffs into the blue team, and the Rift Herald spawned on the mid lane, and there you have it. The first turret still going to the blue team with 13K gold lead. Man, blue team's got this.
All right, blue team, Forza on top of this game, and they are definitely in control, but this is SVG. If there's a team who can come back, SVG showed us that in game number 1. Let's see how they are gonna go moving forward in this game. They are down 4K at 10 minutes in this game. Baron has already spawned, and that is where the next party is. Lulu is in a bad position right here. Well, Lulu finds an exit and is out of there.
We can see both teams are really playing strategic about this one, and there you have it. There's a ward left by the red team into the Baron Nashor.
Alright, ang ganda sana ng entry ng Olaf kanina sa clash na yun eh. But blue team was prepared for it, and red team got punished with the beautiful MF layer of the ultimate with the Wukong Wombo combo. I just love that. That's the strength of their lineup, and it's showing right now. Let's see how if Forza will be able to do that again at this part of the game. Olaf is not farming right now, just guarding this blue big purple worm right here. They want to make sure blue team doesn't get this. Olaf will go home. Blue team slowly dewarding this area, and this is going to be very good for them. Wukong spots another ward right there, and there is no vision anymore from the red side at this point.
Yes, and there you have it. They're still taking position into the Baron Nashor, carefully making sure that blue team is not gonna get their hands
Oriana
into it.
is gonna be initiated on blue team. Come help your teammate. Oriana disassembled just like that in front of us. Melted. Olaf did the kill right there. Red team's not done yet. This might be the opening they're looking for. It is a 4v3 fight right here. Brom sent out an ultimate, but it is airball. No wombo combo for you this time. It is Shaya dealing so much damage right now. Pix is gonna do Lulu is gonna send out the ultimate to save the Shaya, and that is the fight red team needed, and they get a Baron for it. This is their reward.
Damn, what a fight. And that's 10 to 10 on the scoreboard with 4K goal lead in favor of the blue team still. But look, red team's gonna get the Baron buff. Damn.
All right, red team SVG evening this game out. Shaya will have to flash away, but Oriana is hungry, but Oriana immediately regrets her decision. It is kill me, killing that Oriana as a bonus, 10 to 11, and that just like that, SVG is on top.
That's going to be a 3K gold lead on the blue side. Man, I wish that Oriana's going to be more careful with overcommits. I think that's the second time she's done that in this game.
All right, good start right there. Brom already very low, and Brom is gonna melt in front of us. Was that magic? Says Lulu. No, that was my power. And mid turret is gonna go down with the Baron buff. This can be another turret down. The base is gonna be exposed. Let's see if they can crack this base open. One more push, and that should be the case, but they are pinging on the dragon. That's going to spawn in 20 seconds. Red team, well played.
Well played indeed, and you can see 10 to 12 on the scoreboard with 1K gold lead going to the red team, and there, Olaf taken down by the misfortune. Red team's actually getting back into the game in just 5 seconds. The dragon's gonna be up and running. You can see Wukong taking position.
Olaf with a bad position right there. Pal, that wasn't a place for you, and Olaf pays it dearly. That cost them the dragon of the game. So red team will just go for the top turret push right here. Lulu will try to get try to fight this out. Oriana send out the shockwave already. So blue team already got the Drake. And they're not going to be able to push this top turret. Blue team is already right here. So it is evasive maneuvers from this point on. And they're out of there. Blue side winning that fight. They're just down 1K.
Yes, and 11 to 12 on the scoreboard. But we have to consider that blue team's got all 3 dragon buffs. So red team's going to make sure that they're going to have this game earlier to themselves. If not, you know, the late effects of the dragon buffs on the blue side. You've got to be careful about that one.
All right, tingnan natin. Yeah, that's a good point. 3 dragons. You can see that on the top side on the scoreboard. 3 dragons in the belt of the blue side. That Forza, they can still drag this into the late game and get back into this. Actually, it's still pretty even from this point on. Thank you so much, Kent, for the 100 stars. Man, ang dami natin stars tonight. Very grateful from you guys. We promise we're gonna be giving out that out to the new teams here in the country. So maraming salamat po. But here we go. There is gonna be a fight brewing here in the mid. Just trades here and there, shoving the lanes. So far, so good. 30 seconds. Baron is gonna spawn again. This is gonna be where the next objective is gonna be. Right, the red team is already here. They try to set up for this Baron take. They are pretty strong right now, so they can take this Baron pretty fast. So blue team will have to be careful. They should not let the red team get this. Wukong is gonna be there first. Try to look and drop wards and scout the area. Baron has already spawned right here, but it's going to be very risky for red team to take this aggressively. Any pickoffs right here, it's going to be a go signal for the take. Let's see who gets the first pickoff of the game. Olaf takes the ball and takes so much damage right there.
And yes, you can see Gragas and Camille on the bottom lane actually attempting a split push, so they've got to be careful and think twice about taking that Baron Asher.
All right, resets from both champions right here. Blue team doesn't know about that, so they cannot still go aggressive on this. Olaf, slow down by the Braum. Right here, it is going to be blue team who gets control of this part of the map. This time, let's see. All right, still very tensionated game for everyone. Who knows who will be winning this? Tignan natin in a bit.
You're being so strategic about it. The third game, they've got this game balanced out really well.
All right, itemization tayo. The Ani is pretty painful already. Very hard on the magic damage. So this Ani can erase someone in just a snap of her finger. So they have to be careful. Blue side right here. Ani though doesn't have any armor. So does Orianna. Orianna does so much damage right now. Rabadon's Death Cup is already complete on Orianna. But it is pretty even for both sides. Tignan natin kung may anti-magic ginagawa dito ng mga itemization. Nope, not on both sides. There is gonna be a clash right here. There should be. The Baron is already half HP down. Blue team is taking this aggressively. And red team is already here. So it is gonna be a fight, baby! What an ultimate right there by the Annie. 4-man ultimate. Make the 5-man ultimate. And it wipes Forza off the map, and that is the fight we need. That is the fight SVG needed to crack this game open, and it's an ace, baby, plus the Baron buff as a reward. It is gonna be the victory push just like that. What was that? Round Snake.
That Annie, she's so small, but damn, what a monster. Galing no ultimate niya. Save a replay for that one.
GG's! Just like that. Pagkakita ko ng stun na yun, wow man, it's over. And there it is this evening. It is SVG who steals this game. Comeback game for them. Oh, hindi ko nakita yung stats, sorry. So, got so excited. But what a fight. SVG, thank you so much. Forza Esports, thank you so much for sharing that game for us. What a beautiful game. Got my blood pumping. Rattlesnake, what was that?
That was a very, very, very awesome fight. I commend both teams. Napakagaling po. That Annie, damn, small but terrible. Grabe nun.
Alright, what a fight, what a fight. Look, shortly, we are going to be headed towards our game number 2. MJF Aces is going to go up against Alpha Esports. So stay tuned for that fight. Let's go to the comments. We want to thank everyone who supported at game number 1 of this evening. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you so much for the support. Missy, and La Cruz, Burr, Kaiser, Kane, good job to your team. Thank you so much for bringing that fight here. We're going to be expecting you guys to join the tournament, okay? March 26 and 27, World of Wild Rift Supremacy Cup. Please join that. Sana, right? Pizza party ni Mami sa pizza party na, right? Alright. Yun nakita ko sa vision ko kanina, sabi ni Gian. Man, nakita na ni Gian kanina.
And not to interrupt you, we're actually gonna be seeing SVG on the Supremacy Cup month 2.
All right. So
something you guys will have to stay tuned.
Right. SVG has already registered for the Supremacy Cup, so watch out for that tournament. This is one team that we want to see in the we are going to be expecting to do good in the Supremacy Cup. So tingnan niyo po, March 26, 27. So for those who are not going to be joining the tournament, you can watch the tournament here, Lyric PH and World of Wild Rift page. Thanks again, SVG, for that wonderful fight. Well played by Forza. I thought you were gonna win that game number 3, but in the end, the team came up short. but nonetheless, well played pa rin. Come back stronger. Join the tournaments. Show us your improvements. That is what the Scrim Night is for. Alright, we are already in the lobby for our game number 2. Hinihintay lang yung mga players ngayon. Congrats SVG, sabi ni Daniel Beltran. Alright. Tingnan natin. Music tayo habang hinihintay natin. So we are already in... Yan. Abangan niyo po SVG sa Supremacy Cup. Kleiser Kane, thanks. We want to see you there. Well played Forza from Forza Esports Philippines. Please like their page. Andyan po sa comments. The team you saw earlier was Forza Esports. What a game from them. Please like their page. Yan po, Forza Esports Philippines. Ang SVG may Facebook page na. Can you please post it on the comments so that ma-like po natin. Thanks, Kleiser Kane. Thanks for the team, for the support. Alright, sige. Ito na. Kulang na lang na dalawa, and we are gonna be going for the bands. Mr. Rattlesnake, please check out the bands while I update the scoreboards in our
Okay. By the way, QV Bajarin, can you message your page if you want to go ahead and join the tournament, or you can join the tournament by registering sa link po in the description sa live na ito. You can do that one, and if you're having trouble, please do message your page. I will gladly assist you onwards.
Let's start the bands while we're waiting for other players para hindi sayang oras. It's already 10:40, so we're kind of late into the night already. Gankstars PH po ang page ng SVG Gank. Alright, Gankstars PH po ang page ng SVG Gank. Please follow their page also. Nila-playin lang namin yung mga comments really quick.
Ayun, there's gonna be a ban Leeson and a ban Alistar. So, Leeson po, common ban, as well as Alistar, kasi they're able to knock up the opponents, and they're also able, Leeson is also able to, deal massive damage. Alistar can really set real ganks and be a big, disadvantage of Clash nyo, kasi, like I mentioned, knock-ups into the air. That buys time for the opponents to actually deal damage.
Alright, the next fight is gonna be MJF Aces versus Alpha Esports. Right, I'm just gonna name them AEP and MJF para po just last. Nice game, Bon. Lakas ng mga bata mo. Nahirap team ko doon. Well played. Alright, that's what we wanna see. Camaraderies from each teams. Thank you so much for joining, and thanks so much for the entertaining fight from both teams. Right, hopefully you guys come stronger in the tournament natin March 26 and 27. And dyan po sa link, andyan po yung link sa baba. I'm gonna be pinned this. Rattlesnake pinned the comment for the tournament. Medyo puno na yung para sa Rising Star for next week. So yung tournament lang muna if ever hindi kayo makapasok. Pwede pa po pumasok pwede pa po mag-join yung mga teams for the tournament. It's open registration as many as we can. We wanna invite everyone. So ayan, I think kompleto na natin. Bands natin. Lee Sin, Alistar, Akali, Alistar. So 3 last band. At since nanalo sila Kleiser Kane, pwede na daw siya magpaligaw. So guys, take note. Kleiser Kane, nanalo yung team niya. Pwede na siyang ligawan. send her a message. Binenta ba?
PM na yan.
PM na. Right, magpapogi na kayo sa ano niya, sa tawag na to, sa profile pictures ninyo. Kasi most probably profile picture pa lang wala na agad yun. Thank you gangsters, SVGP, Yorick, Rattlesnake, and World of Wild Rift. Thanks Extra Forza for the 60 stars. Malaking tulong po yan. Babalik natin yan sa mga players, mga teams na maglalaro dito. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Right, so kompleto ng bans natin. Gragas is gonna be the last ban. G. Right, so the bans is Lee Sin, Akali, Alistar, and Gragas. What do you think about that, Rattlesnake?
Okay, so Akali is also a very, very effective damage dealer sa late game.
Tama.
As usual. Just like what I mentioned about Lee Sin and Alistar earlier. And as well as the Gragas, damn, Gragas can also set up a good fight and actually ruin your position sa Clash. So, these are typical bans and are very effective ones. Can't wait to see what these teams got for tonight.
Maganda daw kayo ng resume, sabi ni Kleiser. So, baka mataas ang standards nito. Alright, the first pick is gonna be Orianna right here from AE off the bat. Orianna, one of the strongest champions in this game. And Aurelio Sol is available, so Aurelio Sol will be picked right away with the Braum support.
Yes. Orianna deals massive damage as well. Aurelion Sol, yun pala, MJF Aces ito, diba?
Yes, it's MJF Aces.
So, I'm getting familiar with MJF Aces. We've been watching them the whole week. At saka sa previous tournament natin. As well as that Braum, I respect that Braum support.
Sure.
And we're also seeing that Olaf on the blue side. I believe you guys have seen that Olaf earlier from the comeback game of the Svg Gank. So, yeah, Olaf's an awesome one. And there you have it, an Olaf Lulu combo. Can't wait to see what they're going to be doing about that. And a Camille never gets lost. Very effective Baron player on the laning phase. And there you have it, a Kaisa. Wow, I'm liking the blue side's pick too. Kaisa's a very awesome late gamer. Deals massive damage, guys. So, this is a nice fight. Fiora there against the Camille. A Corki, yes, a Corki can deal massive damage in the late game as well.
Alright.
Ganda ng laro na ito.
I like the Camille Orianna pick. I always respect that. That's a very good combo off the bat. Sorry. Champion selection ba tayo? So, yeah. Nawala ako.
What?
Okay na. Right, so yeah, Orianna Camille, I like that. But on the red side naman, ang ganda rin naman ng ano nila. Ang ganda rin ng laban dito. So we're already loading into the screens. There it is. Those are the picks right there. I like the blue side also. Braum, Corki, Jarvan 4, very tanky lineup. Aurelio Sol for the rotations. Corki at the backlines, and Fiora is a very strong 1v1. It can be anybody's game. It's very hard to pick considering the picks that they got right now. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is game number 2 of the night. Scrim number 2 of the night. Game 1, best of 3 between MJF Aces and Alpha Esports, and we have an early gang up right here. No aggressive game for both sides, and we will have time for introduction since this is gonna be pretty peaceful right here. Magkakaroon po dito ng gang up on the Aurelio Sol, and Aurelio Sol is gonna take so much damage right there with the help of the Lulu and Orianna, and Aurelio Sol is forced to go back home. Good job by the blue side. Please introduce the blue side.
Right, so using Sid would be a support Lulu on the Dragon lane. We're gonna have Frost TV going for the Orianna mid lane. Next would be Jin C2 on the Olaf's jungle lane. We have Tokyo using Kaisa for the ADR in the Dragon lane. And lastly, Forever Plat using Camille for Baron lane.
And on the red side, Mac Jazz TV on the Fiora. Is there going to be a fight right here? Jarvan 4 rotates in the mid but is not going to continue the fight, and Jarvan 4 heads to the top instead. and goes for this invade right here. Blue team knows about this, so I think this is gonna be punished right here. Rego is on the Brom support right here. No More Dreams is the J4 jungler who went in for the invade, and it's gonna be a fight just for this blue buff right here. Red team will disengage right here. Aurelion Sol takes the ball from Orianna, and first blood has been spilled, and it is Orianna for that kill. There is J4 right there to even things at 1-1 on the board.
That's 1-1 on the board indeed, with 200 gold lead, 300 gold lead in favor of the red team, and you can see Corky actually successfully able to escape that one.
And meron yung star kanina hindi ko napasalamatan. I wanna say thank you to SF Forza for the stars. Thanks man. Alright, we are gonna
I'll
be...
be right.
Alright, go.
Kukunin ko lang yung video.
Sige. Okay, I'll take over for the meantime while Rattlesnake has something to do at the top. It is going to be Olaf for this rotation right here, but that's the strength of the Corky right there for the escape, and it's not going to be the same situation here at the bottom as Kaisa is rotated on and is focused. Kaisa goes down. Red team AEP doing it, coming on top of this early part of the game. And at the top, mag-aabang po dito si Olaf, and he is more or less gonna be successful right here as red team. Nope, Olaf will have to move forward. Bot top turret is taking so much damage right there. Oh no, Kaisas goes down again, and exchange right here, trade-off is gonna be the Corky, but Aurelius Sol is gonna go down also. Orianna is already very low, but they will be able to take this turret at the top. But first turret goes to the red side. It's even, but red team comes on top with the first turret. Tingnan natin ang mangyari. 4 minutes pa po ang first Drake. That's gonna be happening 30 seconds later in this game, and both teams are pretty aggressive right now. We already have 6 kills on the board, and we're just 3 minutes in the game. Both teams came here to play tonight, and when we're in for a treat. Right, Lulu is gonna be spotted right here. Evade sidesteps that slow right there, and she is gonna be out. Ultimate is gonna be casted with the stun right there, and with Fiora, Lulu will ultimate to escape. She will survive right there. Jarvan 4, no, Aurelius Sol with the entry right there. Jarvan 4 gets the Lulu J4 for the kill. And it's Fiora who is very low right now, but Fiora goes down, but Kaisa dives in. That's very bad when your ADR goes in, is forced to go in and die, and that is red team coming on top. 4 on the board. Dragon is taken by the Jarvan 4, and the fight is not just done yet. They are gonna go for the Camille kill right there, and they are gonna be successful. Cataclysm is gonna be casted on the Olaf, and Olaf has no escape right here. Jarvan 4's GA is gonna be popped, and that is a win for the red team. Red team Alpha Esports Pro comes on top for the 7 on the board with a 3k gold lead. 5 minutes in. Alright, tingnan natin. Fiora at the top is already going for the push right here. And this is gonna be bad blood between these two. It is Camille versus Fiora, and let's see how that will transform later on. But here is Olaf right here. Fiora doesn't know about this, so Fiora is in trouble right now. Fiora is gonna be initiated on by the Olaf right there. Grand challenge right there, but Fiora is gonna hit the Hexx ultimatum, and she is down. MGF gets that kill on the Fiora. They're not done yet though. There is still gonna be a fight right here. Am I correct? Nope. They have a ward right here. Good warding by the blue side, and they are gonna spot the rotation right there. 2 for 2 champions right here, but no engagement just yet. Just trades. Here in the mid, it is gonna be Kaisa who is gonna be coming here for the defense. Rift Herald has spawned just right now. Anyone who will be taking this will have a good advantage in the game. We can use that Rift Herald as a leverage. Jarvan 4 will not go for it aggressively, and Corki will go back home, pick up the package, and that is going to be a huge power spike. You have to respect the Corki with the package, man. Those power spikes are going to be very, very scary, so you have to be careful whenever that happens. And Corki is here. Red team already brought the Shelly's HP down, and they're gonna go and get it just like that. Olaf will have to blink away, and that is Olaf separated from the team. Lulu will send out his ultimate for herself, but she is still gonna die. Jarvan 4 is gonna survive with the help of the stasis, and red team evasive maneuver from this point on. Aurelion Sol is gonna be separated from the team. He goes down. Hextech's ultimatum on the Jarvan 4. It's blue side who are on top of this fight, and blue side is not just done yet. They're gonna go for the Corki. Corki flashes forward, but is gonna crash down. It is Fiora left right here. Orianna will try to survive right here. Orianna does not go down, and Fiora goes down, and blue team, that's how you get back into this game. AE Pro is now on top, 10-9 on the board. Woo! What a fight. Alright, Aurelion Sol with the ult right there. It's not gonna hit anyone. Lang, pahinga lang ako saglit sa nalalamunan ko. Tuloy-tuloy laro natin eh. At the bottom, Olaf is gonna split push. Aurelion Sol is gonna be right here to defend this, but Olaf is doing so much damage to this turret. Turret is almost half HP down, but Wave is gonna be right here pushing Olaf back. Mid is gonna be pressured by the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa has to be careful right here. Aurelion Sol is gonna go in with the stun right here, but it's not gonna connect. We'll have to ultimate out, slows the two champions right there, but no follow-up just so no one is gonna die. Void Seeker is gonna be casted right here by the Kai'Sa. I think there is gonna be a fight brewing right here. Balls are gonna be traded for both sides. Blue champs are here for right here. This is their advantage right now. Red team will have to come faster right now. Nope, they're already too late. Dragon of the game, second dragon of the game is gonna be taken by blue side, and they are gonna get this mid turret as a bonus. What a fight by Alpha E Pro so far. 10-9 on the board with a 2k gold lead. Go Frost, sabi ni Vile Castilla. Alright. Tisha, good luck MJFs. Right. MJF aces right here. Void Seeker is not gonna hit. Rift Herald is gonna be casted at the mid. They wanna even out the turret count right here, so they will go for Shelly. Shelly goes in, pokes away the turret's HP. Good rockets right there by the Corki. Cataclysm is going to be casted right there, but Orianna is very tanky with the Lulu ultimate, and that is trouble for the red side. Though Olaf is going to go down. Mid turret is down now, so no more safe haven for the blue side. Blue side going down one by one. 3 champions go down, and red team is not just done yet. They are clapping back onto MJF, and AEP takes 2 turrets. No, not 2 turrets, just 1 turret, but 2 champions down, 3 champions down. Right, that is them coming on top. Right, 9:55 in the game, 2 seconds, and Baron Asher has already spawned. That's gonna be where the next party is. At the top, Fiora is split pushing right now. 3 champions are heading up there. Fiora does have a ward here, so she will know if ever someone rotates, and she is already out of there. Doesn't want any piece of that rotation. Alright. Fiora? No, Camille can be met by the Aurelion Sol at the top. Braum is gonna be here, is gonna be initiated on. Braum immediately eats the shockwave right there, but will be able to dash out, and Braum is out of there. Good wall jump by the Braum right there. Camille will try to chase for it, and Braum will sense that and will walk away for the TP. Here at the bottom, it's gonna be Fiora instead who dies, and that is AEP getting the Fiora 11 to 12, coming on top on the kill count. At the top, it is gonna be No More Dreams pushing it right here. Camille will try to go back home. Right, this is gonna be 4v5. Right, red side pala si Fiora. Sorry, red side. Right, 11 to 12. Fiora did go down. So 4v5, 5 champions on the blue side, but they are not going to be able to take the Baron right here. Whew. Alright. Ward right here. Spotted by the Braum. That is good. Fiora is already up and about, but she is going to go for a split push instead. Olaf still farming in the jungle. Blue side. I think they're going to start the Baron. No, they will not start the Baron just yet. This is game number 1, mind you. Whew. Wala, hindi pa tayo tapos. Split push by the Fiora. This is gonna be strong. At the top, mag-isa lang po dito sa Aureliusol. Aureliusol taking so much damage from the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa will not pursue the chase, and Aureliusol is also out. At the bottom, split push pressure by Mac Jazz is gonna be true, and it is gonna be met with a Camille rotation. At the top, Aureliusol still is not able to complete the TP right there, so that's time wasted. Good Void Seeker right there by the Kai'Sa. Dragon has already spawned. Blue team is here first. Blue team should be taking this, but again, it is red side who is in the advantage of this game. So tingnan natin, Corky will try to go back home. If ever blue side will try to get the Baron, red team will go for, the Dragon, red team will go for the Baron. It is a fight brewing here in the mid. Corky very low, doesn't have the package just yet, so this is good for blue side. A good time for them to go aggressive. Kai'Sa is not in a good position right now. It's gonna be stunned. Is there gonna be a follow-up from the red team right here? No, they are not gonna take the risk. Not worth it as of the moment. Corky will go back home. No package just yet. Blue team doesn't know about that though, so blue team will not go aggressive neither. Jarvan 4 right here. Solo in the mid for this creep wave, doing a good job so far, but the Dragon is already being started by the blue side right here. Red team doesn't know about this, and that is going to be taken right under their noses. Baron is not even taken and started by the red side. That is very bad for the red side. Tingnan natin. Dito, one pick off is going to be very important. Orianna is alone right here. Kai'Sa is going to be focused instead. Aureliusol will chase after the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is in no man's land. Kai'Sa will ultimate out, but she is gonna die. That is everything red team needs for them to start this Baron. Without Kai'Sa, they cannot do that much of a damage compared to the red side. They are gonna go for this Baron take right here. Ultimate of the Braum is gonna be casted, but here comes the punish. Red team is going down one by one. Two champions on the red side already down. Who is gonna die next? It is gonna be Aureliusol. Hextech's ultimatum is gonna be casted, but flash away by the Camille right there. And Lulu will try to back away. Good steal by the blue side. They got the Baron because of that, and that is devastating for the red team. It is blue side who is now on top of the game. They have a 3k gold lead. Tingnan natin. I'm gonna have pauses every now and then, okay? Alright, Rattlesnake is back. Please help me. Very action-packed game. Set rep to tayo. No audio.
Hello?
Yeah, better.
Okay. Right, so that's 13 to 14 on the scoreboard with 2k gold lead in favor of the blue team. Oh, I see here blue team's actually leading the game, and we can see the inhibitor turret on the mid lane is actually exposed already, as well as the bottom lane. And we can see on the top lane here, Kai'Sa is already taking the turret down with a pounding, but not yet. Red team actually goes in for a defense.
Shockwave of Oriana takes 3 champions in the middle, and that is devastating again for red side, and that is gonna be them with very bad HP will have to give up this turret after that. What a shockwave by that Oriana. AEP Frost TV doing it for the blue side right now, and they're not just done yet. This turret is taking a pounding when with the Baron buff right there. It is gonna be an easy push, and Aurelio Sol goes down as a bonus. Plus this turret, that is blue team evening up the scoreboard. Kai'Sa does go down. Good job by the Corki right here, getting a trade right there, but their mid turret is gonna go down. Also, 2 turrets make that 3 turrets down, and this is bad news for red team. It is Olaf going down in a bang. Jarvan 4 is gonna survive.
Yes, and that's gonna be 14-16 on the scoreboard with 7k gold lead in the Nexus of the red team exposed. Can red team still recover? I don't think so, but we'll see about this one.
Alright, tingnan natin. At the top, right, defense and defense. All the waves are just gonna be all the waves are just gonna keep on pushing towards their base. So the red team will have a hard time pushing this one out. Look at the wards of the red team and the blue side. They have deep wards as deep as the base. This is total control from Alpha Esports. No, from MJF right now. Sorry, it's Alpha Esports on blue side, right?
Yes.
Alright, so nagkamali ako sa naming. But yeah, it is Alpha Esports on the blue side, and they are on top of this game right now. 6k gold from them. No more inhibitor turrets, so red team is not gonna have an easy time coming out of their base. Infernal Drake is gonna be the infernal one. The elder one, but no contest. No, I could be wrong. There is going to be a fight right here for that Elder Drake. Elder Drake is going to be stolen by the Jarvan 4, but at what cost? It is Olaf dealing so much damage to everyone. Olaf is going to go down. So is the Jarvan 4. But blue side, it is Kai'Sa going down. Next, only Aurelio Sol right there. Aurelio Sol goes down. 3 champions on the blue side, only 1 on the red. And I don't think that's going to be enough for them to defend this. Here comes the last stand and the last push of this game. Here we go. Fiora dealing so much damage, but Nexus is taking damage right now. Fiora is just gonna stand and is gonna give up. That's game number 1 going to Alpha Esports Pro.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed so much of that fight. But damn, galing nun. Great, so we do have a chart that tells us red team got that majority of the time, but around 14 minutes onwards, blue team gotta come back and got that game to themselves.
Right. So yeah, it's a comeback game. AEP taking game number 1. Man, tingnan natin. MJF will have to do better in game number 2 to try to drag this in a 3-game fight. Okay? Tingnan natin if they can do that. Just that. It's gonna be a very big task for them. MJF will have to bring their A game for game number 2. Apple Pasigan is here, manager of Alpha. Alright, Alpha Esports game number 1. Pasensya na. Oy, I am Servant. Shout out watching from the CR. CR? There you go. I am Servant, my friend here in Cebu. Good evening to you, man. Alright. Go Frost! Sabi ni Viel Ann Castilla. Alright, Viel Ann Castilla. And Apple Vasigan shouting out for the team. Alright. So we are going to be starting the bans while waiting.
Alright. What's with the face? Ay, Lidita, don't do that. One moment.
Alright, so we have Camille for the first ban. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, they don't want to see the Camille anymore. Right, Camille from No More Dream. Akali is gonna be the second ban.
There was a Camille earlier, diba?
Yes, there was.
In no Akali.
They don't want to see the Camille anymore.
Bakit ba? Nakakasawa ba yung mukha ni Camille?
Sakit na Camille eh. The split push is very annoying. So, so yeah, Camille Akali is the second ban. Let's see who the third ban is gonna be. Paano ba to? Ang mga stars lang nakikita ko. Anong stars lang? Hindi ko makita ang mga comments. Dali. Alright, ito. Go Alpha from Mikey C. Alright, good evening everyone. Alright, I have a message from International. Alright, Gina G. Let's head over to champ selection screen. Screen this game number 2.
Sino yung ban? I only saw
Camille Akali. Hindi ko nabasa yung dalawa eh. Was looking for the comments of everyone. That was my bad. So.
Oh, and guess what? Leona's gonna be out soon.
Kailan?
I don't know when. It was just posted 7 minutes ago by, LOL Wild Rift. But stay tuned.
And si Leona is teased. Dapat yung ano pa eh. Si ano pa ilalabas eh. Yung umiikot. Ramos. Diba si Ramos pa una? But yeah, they sent out the Leona, right? This is gonna be interesting for the game, right? But let's go head over for the picks. We have Orianna, Braum. So far, so good. I like the combo of those two and Jarvan 4 for the entry. Cataclysm with the Braum ult and the Orianna on top of that. That is going to be trouble for the red side. Alpha Esports will have to draft good at this game. They're going to go for Corki, Gragas, Alistar, Ziggs. I don't know who their last pick is going to be, but let's see. Saya and then Fiora for aces right here. Ziggs, Gragas.
They're going power pushes
Yeah.
right now.
I think this is a siege type of team. So yeah, let's see.
Graves. This would be Corky, Braum, Nervan, Shaya, Fiora. Okay, so we're expecting that Orion and that Braum with the Shaya.
Hinay mo tingin.
Mo ba? But Corky can deal massive damage in the late game pag nakakapag-farm.
Yeah, that's
And that Braum and then the Oriana, they can do a good combo. So for this game,
yeah, I'm expecting a methodical game from red team right here. I want to focus on that. Tingnan natin paano nila dadalhin ito. At the top, it's gonna be an aggressive one. Jarvan 4 can go aggressive with the Shaya and Fiora right there. Braum can help on Oriana. So, win condition, blue team will have to take this into an early game and build from that. If ever hindi kasi matatalo sila sa pushes dito on the red side. And here we go. Game number 2 of MJF versus AEP Alpha Esports Pro versus MJF Aces. Let's turn off the Fog of War. Early fight right here. Good trade right there. Slowed si Alistar, but Alistar's not a worth it champion to kill at the early part of the game, and blue team is out of there. Corky will do most of the damage right here for the creep wave Ooh, good pokes right there. Good trades by the Akril. That's one of the strengths of the Orianna. The passive of Orianna, you have to land in normal attacks after normal attacks, and you become more painful. At the bottom, Alistar is gonna be cut right here, but that first skill of Braum is not gonna hit. Right? Please introduce the players, Miss Rattlesnake.
Right. And then we're gonna have blue team. No more Dream 4. The Jarvan 4 jungle. We have Rego on the Braum support on the Dragon lane. We have Akril for the mid lane Orianna. We have Aces Void on the Saya for ADR in the Dragon lane. And lastly, the Mac Jazzy TV on the Fiora for the Baron lane.
And on the red side, we have Alpha Esports Pro Sid on the Alistar support, Tokyo on the Ziggs ADC, and there is gonna be a fight here, baby. Flag and drag by the Jarvan 4. Ziggs will have to flash away, but there it is. Good push by the Alistar, doing what Alistar thinks, doing Alistar thinks, and saving that Tokyo champion. Good job by Alistar. And they are out of there. They're not done yet. Jarvan 4 is being initiated on by the Graves right here. Good flash away by the Jarvan 4. Jarvan 4 will go for a fight this time, but Jarvan 4 is already very low. But with that shield right there, that is going to be good job for it by the Orianna, and the re-engage by Jarvan 4. He has to be careful still, and that is going to be first blood on the Jarvan 4 by the Alistar. What an entry by the Alistar, but he is going to go down. It is gonna be MJF who comes on top. 2-1 exchange right there.
That's 2-1 with 200 gold lead. Man, I wish that Jarvan did not actually go back and commit himself to that. I think he wouldn't have died.
Alright, true, but Graves went in. Alistar didn't have any choice. They were able to kill the Jarvan first, Jarvan 4 first, but two champions paid for their HP. This is the strength of...
Yes, and I'm sorry. I think there's something going on the top lane.
Ooh, there it is. It's gonna be a fight right here. Orianna with a good shockwave right there. Good ultimate by the Gragas, but Mac Jazz TV is gonna survive here. Corki is here for the damage. The Graves does go down first, and that's gonna be a signal for red team to get back. Get the hell out of there, but Corki crashes down, and it is gonna be the cow. Up next, are we gonna have steak for dinner tonight? Yes, we do. Alistar goes down 5-1 on the board 3 minutes in.
What a game. That's 2k gold lead. MJF Instas is not giving up this scrimmage for tonight.
Alright. MJF Aces going for it early in this game. 3:23. They are doing it right now, but it's not just done yet. We're just 3 minutes into the game. It is still anybody's ball game at this point, but this cushion is gonna be big. This is the strength again of Tokyo. Solo killing the Shaya, and that is 5-2 on the board. AEP getting back into this game.
And only 10 seconds up until the Mountain Dragon is gonna be up. So we can see the red team actually doing their resets already. That's just gonna be 5 more seconds. We're seeing Jarvan resetting, but the rest of the team seems to not reset as of the moment. And there we have it. Red team actually signaling their way to the Dragon for a setup.
Right. Corki does have the package right here, so this is going to be very scary for blue team. They have to be careful right here, but they have to respond for this. They have to. Dragon is already being started by the red side. AEP doing it right now. Dragon is half HP. 3k, 2k, 1k, and done. That is Dragon going down to the red side, and that is Jarvan 4. GA popped, and Braum goes down, and the fight is not done yet. Shaya kills the Orianna right there. Graves goes down. What a messy fight this is. Jarvan 4 in a good position right here to get 2 more kills. Corki goes down, and that is 3 champions going down on the red side, and it is team blue going on top of that fight. 8-5.
What a fight by MJF Aces with 2k gold lead, but the Dragon buff goes to the red team. That should give them the advantage to actually catch up with now 1k gold lead for the blue team.
Alright, sa kinalalamunan ko, wala na akong energy. Di pa ako naghahapunan, lang niya. Alas 11 na. Wala na akong energy.
11. Sila, kakain na tayo.
Alright, tignan na natin. Well, so far, so good. Very fruitful evening for all of us. Very successful Rising Stars evening for us at the mid. It's gonna be a fight, baby. Oriana taking so much damage. Headbutt pulverized combo is gonna connect, and Oriana's limbs got disconnected and disassembled. Look at that Oriana in the map. You can't tell if it's her or it's a gold bar right there. Alright, mid turret is gonna be the next in the menu. Rift Herald has already spawned. Fiora is gonna go 1v1 right here. Blue team is gonna come here, but they're too late. Turret goes down. 6 minutes in. That's the first turret of the game.
Yes, and that's 8-6 on the scoreboard with 1k gold lead in favor of the blue team. They're starting the Rift Herald, but it seems to be a clash here.
Alright, Rift Herald is going to be taken by the Graves right there. But at what cost? Fiora doing so much, but big shockwave by the Oriana turns things around, and it is blue team coming on top. It's an ace, baby. 6 minutes in. What a fight.
What a fight indeed, and an ace on the blue team with 13-6 on the scoreboard in a 5k gold lead in favor of the blue team. They're taking on the mid lane turret right now, and Ziggs comes to the rescue, but it's too late. The mid lane turret goes to the blue team, and on the top lane as well, you can see that they are signaling the top lane for a push, but does not take down the turret.
Alright. Tignan natin. Right, we're not just done yet, right? We're still 7 minutes in the game. It's just a 7k gold lead. AE can still chip into this lead slowly but surely. Let's see how they are gonna do it though. Right, blue team is already... let's look at the itemization right here. Biggest farm right now is the Jarvan 4 on the blue side. That's interesting right here. On the opposite side, it is 5k even. No, 6k on the Ziggs. Ziggs is the top farmer right now on the red side. At the bottom, Shaya is going to be with Braum right here, but only 2 of them. This is the strength of AE Pro. This is what I said. It's not done yet. Their prowess is really for pushing turrets, and they're starting their advantage already. Gragas at the top is going to be alone. Is not going to like this wombo combo by the blue team. Gragas will send out his ult to himself. Pushes 2 champions away. Fiora is already very low. Will have to start the exit already. Ultimate of the Graves is not gonna hit. Fiora will find an exit and says, nope, see ya later.
See you later, and that's gonna be 13-6 on the scoreboard with 7k gold lead. And you can see red team releasing the Rift Herald on the top lane, and that's 5 seconds left until the Infernal Drake is gonna be up.
Alright, they're gonna go for this push. Again, this is the strength of the red team, and they're just doing that. This is their mission, and they're sticking to it. Dragon has already spawned right here. Blue team, 3 blue champions are already starting. Red team will have to come here fast. Dragon's just 2k, 1k, none k, and that is down. It is gonna be blue team who gets the Infernal Drake of this game, and a fight is gonna break out, and we have a fight, baby. Nope, red team will offer back right here. They're not just ready yet for the fight. We'll give that up, and that is blue team getting the Drake.
And still 13-6 on the scoreboard with 6k gold lead in favor of the blue team, and the Infernal Dragon buff going to their pockets. You can see blue team's getting the game, but red team is actually strategizing and using their advantage with pushing more turrets.
It's pretty even count on Drake buffs and turret buffs. So 3-3 even on both sides. Let's see, there's going to be a setup right here. Are they going to be able to... Oh no, Graves got spotted and blue team is out of there.
And only 15 seconds up until the Baron Nashor is going to spawn.
Alright, Baron Nashor, 10 seconds. But I don't think any team is ready just yet to take this. So they're going to leave this Baron Nashor alone as of the moment. Ziggs alone here in the mid. He can be initiated right here. Let's see what blue team is going to be doing. Tingnan natin. Kompleto na ang Leandris of the Oriana. Cleaver of the Jarvan 4 is already finished. There is going to be a fight breaking out right here. Trades so far, no full commits just yet. And it is blue team shoving and pushing the red side over. At here naman, si Gragas is gonna send out the barrel right there. Corky will try to run away, but Corky is in trouble. Cataclysm is used right there and is not gonna connect. This is good news for red team right here. They know that Cataclysm is not available, but again, they're just not yet that confident for a clash, and they are gonna play this safe. Very good decision by the red side.
Indeed, a very good decision because they're more into the push type and not more of the damage type heroes for clashes.
All right.
I would agree with you saying I'm sorry about that one. Saying that they would always smartly disengage when it comes to team fights.
All right, here we go. Now the reset on both sides. Let's check out the itemization again. Blue team is already working on their third item right now. That is good. While same Ziggs is gonna go for the Rabadon's Death Cap next. Right, same story on red side, so it is still pretty close. A 6k gold lead onto the blue side. That could be something, but blue team is not taking advantage of that lead just yet. They're not going aggressive right now. They should be pressing the matters right now, but they're not doing that, and red team is gonna be given the time in this game to really come back. Let's see if they are gonna be able to do that. Baron is in the sights of many champions right now, but no engage just yet.
Yes, and we still got 13-6 on the scoreboard. It's 7k gold lead in favor of the blue team. They're both playing very smartly and strategically about going for initiations, making sure that they do not lose this game.
All right, Jarvan 4, flag and drag to cut distance right here. They're still posing right here, creating position for the Baron. I don't think anyone is going to be taking the Baron just yet, but the Drake is going to be alive. 20 seconds in the game. Gragas is already right there. Let's see what blue team or red team can do for this dragon right here. Gragas is going to do a reset right here. So will Corky, but there is going to be Shaya alone here at the top. Ziggs is doing so much damage already. The Ocean Drake has spawned. Good position right here by both teams. They're going to go for the Shaya right here, but Shaya is going to be pretty evasive with the ultimate available right there, so they're not going to chase. Alistar is going to check the waters out if they can enter. Dragon is already half HP down. Red team, good job by Ziggs zoning everyone out. That's the power of Ziggs right there. Corky will send a package right there, and it is gonna be red team who gets the Drake, and it is gonna be a fight, baby. J4 goes for the backlines. Cataclysm is gonna be casted right here. Ultimate by the Shaya. Oh no, Alistar is already very low, but he does survive. Only the Corky dies, and that is red team getting away with the dragon, and blue side gets 1 kill.
Yes, and that's 14-6 on the scoreboard with 7k gold lead and 2 dragon buffs in favor of the red team with only 1 for the blue team. But you can see that they're up and taking a pounding for the Baron Nashor right now, and that's going to be half HP. Red team is coming their way to respond, and blue team smartly disengages, making sure that they're not up for a fight.
I think this is an opening for the red team. Blue team is already very low right here. Some champions are already trying to go back home. Here it is. Alistar initiation right there. Gonna hit the Orianna. Alistar has the ultimate shockwave. It's gonna hit only one champion. Blue team is already very low right here, but they get the Baron. And let's see. Alistar was already down. They're trapped in the pit. Ziggs just got destroyed. Gragas is gonna be next, and that is Gragas down, baby. 3 champions die on the red side, and they're just not done yet. Fiora might go for the chase, but Gragas will be able to flash away. Corky will try to defend this one. Good steal by blue side. MJF Aces are on top and gets the Baron.
What a disaster for the red team with 17-6 on the scoreboard and 12k gold lead in favor of the blue team, taking advantage of their Baron buff. They're pushing up the top turret and now the mid turret as well. You can see Orianna and Corky smartly defending the base, but is not able to take down the turret.
Right, true. Tama. Orianna with the team on a death bush setup right here. I don't think anyone is gonna fall for the trap, or maybe no, Ziggs will go for the mid instead. And there we go. They are going to start right there at Cataclysm is going to be available, but Ziggs has that mobility. They forgot about that. Alistar is going to be tanking this with the ultimate right there, and there's no kill for the blue side, but good attempt still. It is going to be a reset for blue side and a disengage for them. Still 17-16, 15 minutes in.
Yes, and that's still gonna be an 8k gold lead, still in favor of the blue team. But you can see red team playing it smart and defending strongly their base.
Alright, here we go. Blue side is going to be pushing the bottom turret right there. They are going to get that turret. Turret count tie of 5-3 in favor of blue side right here. Red team is going to be pushing this mid also with a very healthy wave right here. And that turret is down and is 1-4. The books, well, no, not just yet. They're able to stop the push, but not for long. HP is just 354. At the top, Oriana spots these champions right here. She has to be careful and will be able to find an exit right here. At the bottom, push. The turret is defended right here. Turret goes down. Only the inhibitors left on the red side. This is going to be very challenging by the red team. They will want to look for an opening, but blue team is just not giving it to them at all.
Yes, and you can see still 17-6 on the scoreboard with 6k gold lead and just 15 seconds up until the Infernal Drake is gonna be on.
Right here, there's gonna be an initiation right here. Graves is already very low. Will have to back away. Will survive right here. Fiora getting in too deep, and Fiora's GA is popped. It's Alistar who goes down first though, and Fiora is down. That's even exchange for the red team. And blue side, that is good news for them. They'll take that. They're not done yet. They'll go for the chase. Drake is alive already. That's the Elder Drake, and that is something for them to take. Let's see. Blue team are going to go for it. They are going to start this one. Brom is half HP down, so they have to be careful for it. Here comes the red team for the challenge, and blue team will smartly disengage. No, red team, they're separated right now with the package. This is an opening for the blue side, but Shockwave by Oriana is going to be on point. Takes down 2 champions and make that 3. That is the opening they will need to get this Drake. Corki will just sacrifice himself for nothing, and that's an ace, and they're going for the base. Blue side, MJF taking this game.
What an ace from the blue team with 22-7 on the scoreboard, and there you have it. The Nexus is exposed with Alistar defending the bases. Would that be enough? I don't think so, and there you have it. A victory for the MJF Aces.
Alright, what a fight. Hindi na ako masigaw. Thank you so much, Rattlesnake, for covering up for me. Oh, sorry. Punta pa pala tayo sa, tingnan natin yung graph. What a game we have. Look at the graph right there.
So at just some point of the game, red team kind of had it, but blue team had it all the way to victory. Grabe nun.
Alright, what a fight indeed. Let's go back to home. And we are gonna be prepping, baby, for game number 3. Whew, 11:30 na ang gabi. Di pa ako naghahapunan. Yan, wild drift pa. Pero okay lang. Thank you so much for watching. Hindi ako magre-reklamo. Thank you so much for the support. We have so many viewers right now, 23. And we got so many stars earlier. Sobrang thank you. That makes it worth it for this puyatan natin ngayon. Tingnan natin. It is gonna be the teams going into the champ selection. No, in the lobby pa lang. Tingnan natin. Please take over for the bands, Miss Rattlesnake.
Yes. Spot. Ding, ding, ding. Lee Sin for a ban. Okay, pretty understandable. Lee Sin can knock up the opponent and deal massive damage, so reasonable ban.
Or
I would ban that Orion.
yeah, Oriana's very, very powerful. Ang daming sorry. Ang daming nagawa ni Oriana in that fight earlier. So yeah, I would understand if Oriana gets banned right here. And yes, we are gonna be getting that ban. Oriana is not gonna come through in this game number 3.
And that's gonna be an Alistar ban. Pretty understandable. You know how Alistar's knockup as well can really ruin a clash and can start and initiate from, a very good fight. So, pretty understandable.
Yes, tama. And Alistar, let's see who's the last ban. I think it's gonna be a Braum ban for the last one. Or an Olaf maybe. Let's see.
Oh, Wukong ban.
Wukong.
I haven't seen. Was Wukong present? No, he wasn't there. But still, Wukong for a knockup. Yeah, that's a very good initiate for a fight. So I do understand why they would ban him.
Alright, it's G for both sides, and we should be headed towards the champion selection screen in a bit. And at the first pick, Braum is available. Braum was not banned. So AE is gonna go for the Braum for the first pick. Now, Aureliusol, Camille on the red side. That's good. Those are good picks right now. Alright, J4. What do you think about the picks right now?
I respect that Braum support can really knock up, and there you have it again, a Corki. Corki can deal massive damage. Man, but I also support and totally respect that Aurelion Sol and the Camille. Camille's a very good Baron laner. And a Gragas jungle. Cool. I respect both teams' picks right now. They're really going for good picks. And they're showing a Kaisa late gamer insurance for the MJF. Aces can deal monstrous damage.
MF for that Kaisa.
And there,
Nasus.
I would respect that Misfortune Braum combo. Something to look forward to. Oh, there you have it, the Rakan. So, a Kaisa and a Rakan against a Misfortune and the Braum. Braum is very tanky, but Rakan can also initiate well with his grand entrance.
True.
So, this fight's really something you guys should really look forward to. I like both teams' picks. I like how the combos are going to get along. So, this is something to look forward to.
Alright, and here we go. We are headed to the champion. I mean, to the Wild Rift already. Mind you, this is game number 3, okay? Pag game number 3 na po ito. And who do you favor in this matchup?
I like that Misfortune and Braum combo. I like how Corki can deal monstrous damage. And I totally respect that the Kali as well. I respect the Kaisa late game. And the Rakan. Wow, this is something difficult. But I would go with Alpha Esports in this one.
Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 of the fight between MJF versus A Alpha Esports Pro. Let me see. Let me just update the score really quick. And turn off the fog of war. Tignan lang natin if ever magkakagulo ba sa early game dito. They're gonna spot the Rakan right there. MF is gonna try to chase, but no exchange just yet. Right in the mid. Magkakagulo kagad. Corki versus Aureliusol. Everyone is very hot right now, but no blood just yet spilling on the floor.
Yes, they're playing it really smartly since this is a do or die game between both teams. So they have to be careful about it.
And they're gonna go for this invade right here. Blue team are doing well, but here comes red team and they are gonna be outnumbered. Blue side right here. Braum is gonna take the stun right there, but the cavalry is here for blue side. It's gonna be a reset on that on that bramble back. No take right now, but Brom very low. Good body slam right there by the Gragas. Takes him low, but flash away by Sid is gonna save his life, and that's gonna be it for that invade. They abandoned the mission.
I wouldn't really commend that invade from the blue team because they did not get anything from that one. But let's see about their itemization. And so far, with the gold lead, it's just a 200 gold lead, a 300 gold lead on the red team. So not much significance with just 1 minute into the game. And hold up, I think I've seen something in the.
Uy, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Alright, I didn't see that one, but that was Corky crashing down. First blood going on to the Aurelius Sol and MJF. Right, MJF, right? Nasa blue side. I haven't updated their score pala. 1-1 This is game number 3. Just updating it really quick.
So we're at 0-1 in the scoreboard and 2k gold lead in favor of the red team, and we're seeing quite an exchange
at the mid delete. Corky is gonna go down for the second time. This is a mess for the blue side. MJF, you have been on a it is MJF on the red side. Medyo nalilito ako sa pangalan. MJF is on top of this game, and that's 2-0 on the board. They're not just done yet. They might go for this Jarvan 4, but Corky is there to help the Jarvan 4, and red side will not get anything this time. Okay, at the top. Yeah, that's sa baba. Dito sa Gragas, this is gonna be very good. If ever, forever, Plat is gonna go in and overcommit, he is gonna regret the decision. And that is starting already in Hextech's ultimatum to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. And that is flash forward by the Kali to outsmart the opponents. Nope! Kali is... Who's gonna go down? Akali! Nope. Akali with the outplay saying, let me have this. That's what you guys... Whoa, no. Akali slip and he goes down 1-for-1. Even trade at the bottom. What a thrilling fight right there.
Super thrilling indeed, with 1-3 on the scoreboard and 3k gold lead in favor of the red team. And there you have it. Gragas taken down by the Jarvan 4. You just saw display there of Akali's mobility. And that 15 seconds up until the Infernal Drake is gonna be respawned.
Nanggigil sa Camille. And here we go at the top. It's gonna be a fight also. It is Rakan that is gonna be stunned right there. But with the quickness right there, Ultimator Rakan is gonna connect. And they is gonna shield up the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is in trouble. Kai'Sa will have to kill her instinct away out of the opponents. And that is it for that clash. No one dies, but it is Kai'Sa very low.
Yes, and you can see both sides actually resetting, as well as Aurelion Sol, as the Infernal Drake is actually spawned already, and Jarvan 4 there taking position.
Right, Corky now has the package. Good rotation by the Corky right there. The reset is gonna be good. Corky will be a big factor in this Dragon take. It is the Infernal Drake that just spawned right now, and this is gonna be very important. They're focusing on the Camille, they wanna attempt a pick off right here, but Camille is prepared for that. Gets a the plant. No, sorry, this I don't know pangalan ng plant na itong alit. Yung pang vision na plant. Right, Dragon is gonna be started by the red team right here. I don't know if blue team knows about this, but they will know in a bit. And there they are. They're gonna go in. Dragon is already very low. It is going to be blue team who steals the Dragon. Jarvan 4, good job. Cataclysm is going to be casted right here. Aurelius Sol could not cross that, but everyone is trapped here in the pit. 2 champions on the blue side is going to die. 1 on the red, and that is going to be it for the fight. This is red team coming on top 3-5, and with the steal by Jarvan 4. No, that's that.
Yeah,
Jarvan 4 steal. That is a win for the blue side. 3-5 on the board, 5 minutes in.
Yes, and 1k gold lead for the red team, and in 20 seconds, the Rift Herald's gonna be spawned.
What a steal right there by Jarvan 4. That is everything for the blue team right now. They are down 2k, and if they did not get the Dragon, it would have been bad news for them, especially in the late game. Let's see what is going to be happening here for the Rift Herald.
Couldn't agree more, and you can see blue team here positioning themselves, creating damage on that Rakan. And there you have it, the Rift Herald already spawned.
Alright, it's being started by the blue team right now. They're gonna go for this aggressively. This is kind of risky. Aurelsol stun is not gonna connect, so that's not gonna be available for this thing. I think Rift Herald is gonna be taken by the blue side, and there it is. Rift Herald is down. Shelly in the pockets of the blue team, and that is... yeah, that is them coming on top of that fight. Free for 6 minutes in, but split push on by the Camille is gonna expand the lead of the red team. That is a 3k gold lead. Corki going down in the mid once again. What was that?
That's gonna punish Corki in the late game, not being able to farm that much in the early game. That's 3-6 on the scoreboard with 2k gold lead in favor of the red team. And there you have it, the Rift Herald already down.
Right, MJF Aces are doing it in this game, and there's gonna be another fight here in the middle, baby, and it is red team that is gonna be disengaging right there, and that is gonna be it.
Marky disengaging after he pulls off the trick for red team, playing it safely.
Tingnan natin. Itemization, update tayo dito. Kaisa is gonna go for the Triforce. Am I right? Is that a Triforce recipe right there? Or...
no, I don't think so.
damn, broadsword.
Yeah.
Not really sure what it's for. But we're gonna be checking it later. It is gonna be Camille who gets the Triforce first instead. Right, at the top, Akali and Camille. Bad blood right there. Initiation on the Corki. Once again, Corki is gonna be popped. He is gonna crash down for the nth time. That is Corki's 4th death. 0-4-1. Corki is feeding the red team right now. At the bottom, it is gonna be a push pressure by the MF right here and the Braum, but they're not gonna be successful. Gragas is gonna be there to cut their exit, and here comes the fight. Gragas is right there. Ultimate by the Aureliusol on the MF. MF is slowed down, but Rakan goes in. Kaisa gets a kill right there. Camille goes for the MF, and MF goes down.
What a fight, and that's going to be 3-2-9 on the scoreboard.
Alright, Akali is gonna go in. It is Kaisa going down. GA popped. No, that was, yeah, it is the GA of... ano nga ba yun? Ano? Gulo na lalaban. 4 champions. Oh, 2 champions going down on the blue side. It is red side who comes on top. 3-10 on the board. 9 minutes in, and they're not done yet. They're gonna go for this Drake.
Yes, and that's gonna be 7k gold lead in favor of the red team, and the Drake, a free Drake going to the red team. You can see Camille split pushing on the top lane.
Alright, good aggression right there by MJF Aces, and they get the dragon as a reward. Camille is in trouble right here. Doesn't have escape mechanisms anymore, and that is gonna be Camille slipping on her scissor legs, and Camille goes down.
That's going to be 4-10 on the scoreboard with 7k gold lead in favor of the red team, and 15 seconds up until the Baron Nashor spawns.
Who is gonna take the Baron Nashor? I'm not really sure, but red team has a good lead right now. They have the itemization for this. They can start off with us. Ang inuna po ni Kaisa is gonna be the Executioner Blade. Am I correct? Yes, that's the Executioner Blade, right? Ruin King, sorry. Ruin King ununa niya, but Ruin King was nerfed, but she still opts for it. Alright, let's see.
You can see a Jarvan for the resetting. Failed grand entrance. And the top turret destroyed by the Aurelian Sol.
Alright, good job so far by MJF Aces right here. They are doing this on the first half of the game. 10 minutes in. It's gonna be a fight. Red team, Rakan is gonna go down. I'm just looking at that now. may registration fee po ba? Yung tournament natin may registration fee po. Just 150 pesos po. And nothing is gonna go to us. Everything is gonna go to the prize pool if you wanna join the tournament. Alright.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 5 to 10 on the scoreboard with 7k gold lead in favor of the red team.
Alright, Baron is not yet taken right here. Red team is taking their time. MJF Aces are gonna go do this methodically. And there's gonna be a setup for this Corky once again, I believe so. And natin, 3 champions right here. That Kaisa position is gonna spoil everything up. At the bottom, they spot the Kali, and here it is once again. Gragas is gonna be cutting the exit of the Kali right here. Kali will shroud out, and she is okay. Oh, it is gonna be a reversal positions right here. It's gonna be Gragas who is in trouble. Pero mag-split push po si Aurelio sa taas, and it's gonna mess up the brains of the blue side. They don't really know where to go at this point. Akali and Camille still 1v1 here at the bottom. It is gonna be Camille. No, it's pretty even exchange by both teams right now. Right, shoving the lanes is gonna be red team. Gragas is just stalking the enemy champions right here. They have a ward right there, so they know where the red team are, or, I mean the blue team is right now.
That's still gonna be 5 to 10 on the scoreboard with 7k gold lead in favor of the red team. Baron Nashor is alive, but no one seems to be caring about it.
Right, no one just really want to take this aggressively as of the moment, and I respect the decision. This is game number 3, and they don't want to take unnecessary risks. They want to do this methodically. Right now, it is red team that's slowly choking blue side with farm. They have inwards. These wards right here, forward wards, are very good for the team. They know where the blue team are, and they can always invade if they want to. And that is the slow choke Aces are pulling on the blue team right now. Blue team will have to stop this bleeding as of the moment. The lead is slowly ballooning. It's now at 8k because of that situation. Right, Corky does have the right now, the package right now. Dragon has spawned. Red team already started on it. Blue side doesn't have a response to this, and this is the slow choke that we are talking about. Blue team will have to try to stop this. They're gonna be trying to contest this right now. They have the numbers advantage right here. It is gonna be Gragas who takes that right there, but blue team is in advantage here in the count, and that is Corky going down in advance. First, that's next is gonna be the MF right there, and Jarvan for GA Pop. Papasok po dito si Kaisa for the cleanup right there. Kaisa will survive with the stasis, and she does. Akali will go for the Kaisa, gets one. Akali will go down swinging. Akali does go down, but that is an ace, and that's the trigger for the Baron, and they will take it as their reward.
What an ace from the red team with 6 to 15 on the scoreboard and 11k gold lead. Now the Baron Nashor is taking a pounding.
Alright, tingnan natin with the Baron on their side. Are they gonna be able to crack the base of the blue side up? We will know for sure later. There is gonna be a reset on the red side. That's very wise right now. MJF Aces are still on top of this game. 14 minutes in. 14 minutes in.
You can see how well MJF Aces was actually strategically planning that clash out and not going for the Baron Nashor without getting an ace.
Alright, after that, look at the itemization of Kaisa. Already, meron na siyang Runa Circuit completed, Infinity Edge completed, and this Kaisa is scary. Alright, Baron buff is right here. Let's see what setup they can do and what damage they can accomplish with this setup. 1-3-1 is gonna happen. No, Aurelio is gonna go back home. No push just yet, right? Red team is taking their time, and this is important time on the Baron buff being taken. Camille is gonna push at the top. Camille is gonna be successful for this push right here. The wave in the mid is gonna push in. There, that third at the top is gonna go down. Wait, etong mga creeps doesn't have buff. That is gonna be a miss action right there by the red team. They did not buff the creep, and that is gonna be a wave wasted. and that's gonna slow down the push. They are gonna be continuing the push right here. Kaisa doing so much damage, but not enough because of the backdoor protection. So yeah, that was a miss by the red team right there. That would have been an easy push already, but they still complete the mission. Inhibitor turrets are now exposed.
Exposed indeed, and you can see blue team choking from the push of the red team with the Baron buff. 6-16 on the scoreboard with 14k gold lead already.
Alright, Camille is going to be initiated on. He's able to flash away. That Camille is out. See you later, she says.
And on the bottom lane, you can see Kaisa taking a push here and resetting quickly.
Alright, Baron buff is already down. So I think MJF are just gonna wait for the next Baron so that they can start their final push of the game. Again, methodical game by MJF right now. The lead is now... Oops, there's gonna be a death bush right here on the Akali. Akali is in trouble. Will be able to shroud for the escape, but the Baron is gonna be on point. Will Stasis to survive, and she does survive, but the Aurelian Soul ultimate is gonna melt her down. That's Kaisa right there, melting the Braum. And there we go. The fight is just not done yet. At the backlines, Camille is gonna go for the Hexex ultimatum on the MF, and MF goes down. That is what they needed. And Aurelian Soul, very low. We'll have to reset right here. 10 seconds for the Elder Drake and 20 seconds for the Baron. This is theirs for the taking.
Yes, and that's going to be 6-19 on the scoreboard. And you can see the red team taking position on the Dragon. They're going to start it since they're at advantage. But you can see Jarvan 4 waiting patiently. But Camille split pushing on the top lane with Corki trading more damage. Blue team's inhibitor turret actually down from that. Camille exposing the Nexus and the Dragon buff. The Infernal Dragon going to the red team, and Jarvan 4 actually taken down.
Alright, Jarvan 4 was standing right there. Red team acted that as if they don't know if Jarvan is there, and they just collapsed on Jarvan, and Jarvan just got popped. That's Jarvan taken plus the Elder Drake plus the top turret for their reward. Blue team gets nothing at all. 6-20 on the board, 18 minutes in, and here comes the Baron, and this will be the final objective. I think it is gonna, the red team is gonna go for the GG push once they get this Baron, and they're gonna try it methodically this time. Blue team will try to defend this. It's all or nothing right now. If they can take the Baron and steal it, they can prolong the game, but red team will not allow it at this point. Braum is gonna try to scout this out, and they now know that Baron is now being started, but they just can't go near. And here comes the victory fight right here. Last stand from the blue side. That is gonna be Braum who goes down, and another champion goes down. Braum goes down, and that is flawless by the red team. That's gonna be an ace, and that's gonna be the base. MJF Aces takes game number 3 and wins this series. Well played.
Well played indeed. What a fight.
Alright, check out the stats. MVP po si Aurelian Soul, 12-0. Did not die in that game. 12-0 to 9 assists. Let's look at the gold graph.
And there you have it, guys. You can see how MJF Aces got that game all the way.
Alright.
Wala talagang chance yung blue team dito.
Alright, tama. Anyways, that is gonna be it for this evening. Galing. So, thanks so much for the stars. May nagsend ng stars. Michael Pole, thank you so much for having MJF Aces. It's such a great honor to have you as our shoutcasters for scrimmages. More power to you, Madam Jaya and Sir George. Thanks, man. Hopefully, I can see you in the tournaments. Good fight from both teams in this game. MJF Aces, we will be seeing you in the tournament, and this is one of the teams that we are gonna be watching and focusing on. I know they are preparing. I know they're preparing well for the tournament, so we'll see their improvements later in that tournament. Good job by Alpha Esports Pro bringing this or game number 3, but in the end they came up short. But yeah, come back strong. Right? Rattlesnake, do you have any final words for our audiences this evening?
I would say thank you so much for staying up with us. It's gonna be 12 midnight soon, but thank you so much, guys, and continue growing this community. Keep playing, keep improving, and see you on the Rising Stars tomorrow. We still have more action-packed scrimmages to actually cover, and next week we're gonna have the Rising Stars, and by the end of the month we're also gonna hold the Supremacy Cup month too. So it's gonna be an action-packed month for us.
Definitely, definitely. So, yes, before you go, please follow Leoric PH TV. Ayan po yung link ko. This is where the live is happening. So, please follow me. Also, support Rattlesnake, fb.com/Rattlesnake Gaming 25. And that is it for us this evening. This is my partner.
Rattlesnake Gaming.
And Leoric PH saying good night and good fight. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Dughan nag-stars ron, Jay.